motherfucking world's greatest podcast in the
world. And we are back on another Monday.
Great Mondays. I'm low-key.
This junk's still here.
Low-key, I feel like we should all dedicate our shows to Mondays because these would be great pods. Everyone has, good early week energy. The world is still fresh.
Randomly conquering the weak energy.
You know what I'm saying? So the vibes are high.
I was sober as shit before.
Got some agua. Got some juice.
My agua was over there.
Got some liquor. Vibes are truly high. So, how we been starting new episodes in the basement?
Didn't ask for it, but thank you, sir.
As I start to roll up, I pass it to the light-skinned man to the left.
Yes.
And let him vibe out.
I really like that we do this now.
We'll get him in, let him actually feel like, it's not just nonsense he's being thrown into. Like he's like this is something
his narcissism.
I don't know if I'm feeding it, but I'm definitely letting him know that he's appreciated. Let him know that he's not just sound man, he's sound man with a voice.
And we love him.
And we love him dearly. So as we've started every episode, as the gen settles in, we're going to talk about the vibes that your brother Aubrey provided the streets with. Surprisingly, we did not know it was coming. Did you know? Did your brother hit you on the jack, let you know?
Did he notify you?
No. Even you were surprised.
I had no inkling, bro.
Even you were surprised.
Yeah, Dubs and 6, bro.
As a family.
Game 6.
As a family.
As a family.
Him and Drewski. It's the three of them.
Him and Drewski.
They saying Drewski knew.
Him and Drewski.
You're sick,
Charles.
I didn't get the huggy on it. So.
It's okay, but
The huggy?
Low down.
All right.
he's
I knew where you were
he's
going.
old as shit, bro.
I knew where you were going.
He's
I
old
was
as
like,
shit.
whoa, we're going morning radio.
I love that. He just said low down. That was
Donnie Simpson.
so
Maybe we do have to dedicate the Mondays to. Like what?
you said it. I'm about to say,
I know, but
started.
still, the vibe.
All right, man.
Vibes
You're
is there.
not even letting us get to the drink.
Get to the drink.
Huggy, low, you guys are
Buddy.
doing things.
I was shocked.
Truly. But when it came out, the streets were not feeling it. About 4 days later, as of today, they seem to be feeling it a little bit more. Tell us more, Drake connoisseur.
Well, the streets are just dumb. Let me not say that. Like that's crazy. Everyone's entitled though.
I'm actually fucking with the streets though.
But yeah, I mean shit. So I mean, he announced that shit on a Thursday. Game 6 was on. Actually, when the Game 6 ended, he did a live stream on like Sirius Radio. A table for
Apple? Serious?
Yeah, it was on Sirius XM, which was mad weird.
His Apple contract up. Apple John was only like 3 years.
I didn't realize.
Yeah, he did the serious shit.
He signed John like 19, right?
I'm actually pissed.
When Apple Music like became a thing.
I think so.
16.
Okay.
He's got a really good idea though. He said
That was like a test drive.
gonna do like a dumbass podcast called A Table for One. I actually like the name of that. But he's just gonna go to guest random restaurants, get blitzed, and play music for niggas. So anyway, he tested that out and he was doing that and he was basically in a deep rabbit hole of all the shit that I was playing yesterday, Charles. Of all his like my island bag that I've been doing since 2015, whatever year. And then the streets were mad that he put out a fucking dance album. So I just don't understand why the streets were irate.
Streets were mad when Future dropped the Soul album.
It's just like, do you want to just box a nigga in the whole entire time? Like, damn, we do a podcast. Is this the only thing we're supposed to do?
Did they
podcast?
box him in or did he box himself in?
I don't think he boxed himself in because, again, he's been trickling out these kind of vibes for years now.
One song per album.
I was listening to the views the other day. He dropped 3 on that hoe. You know what I mean?
That's
give
views.
You a single every here and
One
there.
views like a double disc.
No.
Okay.
20 tracks.
Thank you,
though.
sir.
20 good tracks.
I'm about to say the joint was long though.
But no, I mean, the Honestly Nevermind is a great vibe. It rings the fuck off. If you're a fan of just music in general, I don't see why you're upset that Drake is just giving you this.
I give you that. I'm not a Drake fan, but I'm a music fan.
It's fucking music, and it's good fucking music, and fucking Drake did it. So I didn't understand the uproar. But, I mean, niggas gotta let albums breathe as well. Like, niggas is at like 1 o'clock was already like, this shit is trash. You wake up the next day, they're replying to their tweets on Twitter saying, oh, actually, never mind, it's pretty fucking good, all this shit. I was just like, okay.
Niggas was getting lit on the Juneteenth weekend, so it was just
let it breathe, bro. This shit just came out.
let the gin settle.
Let it breathe. I was vibing with it. It rang off yesterday for the Father's Day. It was just ringing off now. The fast forwarded part that y'all just saw for this shit, it was ringing off during that shit, bro. He got up, yelled. So let the albums fucking breathe.
Because of Drake.
You felt the bar.
Feel most.
Let's go green.
And it definitely hits different. But it's just like, I feel everything you just
Shout out
said.
to Drake, man.
Don't feel that part. But I feel everything you just said.
All right, I'm gonna get controversial. Is it because Drake is a Jew?
Why I don't like him?
Yeah.
Nah, it plays a part, but that's not the initial reason.
I didn't think that was it, but I'm saying that it seems like it's a little bit more like Drake is getting a little bit more.
We're getting a little controversial
I'm
now.
just saying, like,
We're getting very
I'm just
controversial.
saying,
This is the type of shit that get our shit taken off the internet.
I just think, like, outside of that, like, Drake ain't really done anything. He's just like,
I mean, but I've explained why I didn't like Drake. I felt like he wasn't necessarily like growing in his music.
so that's why you probably like this then.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, like dead ass. Like when Nomadic said, if you're a fan of music, I was like, you got me there. Because I'm definitely like, y'all know me, I'm a fan of music. I like different types of music, different genres,
Niggas
shit
were
like
up
that.
in arms about this shit.
Yeah, and that's why I was just like, when niggas say he dropped a dance album, I was just like, I'm gonna hold off on what I gotta say. But I also said, I did tweet out that he hasn't been good in a long time. But at the same time, like, that's just my perspective, my personal opinion. But that's just because he hasn't necessarily grown in his music. This right here is him doing something before the fast forwarded part that Omatic spoke on earlier. I said that Drake should have dropped this like 3 albums ago.
That's true. You did say that. I'll give you that.
I was like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you should have dropped this like 3 albums ago, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, cause the Scorpion views and all that other shit. That's all right. Time to pray. But I was like, you should have dropped that 3 albums ago. And then today was the first time I ever listened to it. Like, I'm not big on like the night release Johnson. Like, it's like the Lil Got It, some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Some niggas that y'all people don't listen to, people long way. So it's just like, you know, that's where I be at. And then it's just like, but when I seen like all the ridicule Drake was getting from actual Drake fans, I was like, there's no way.
I think it was just like niggas said, I'm about to drop an album today. Niggas probably just thought niggas was getting bars. They just didn't get bars. They was upset. That's literally all the problem was.
Straight bars on the project.
I mean, maybe not straight bars. Niggas thought we were.
Like, come on.
Niggas thought we were getting raps. I thought I was getting rap.
Niggas thought they was getting so far gone now.
Thought I was getting rap, bro. Like I tried to look at it like 4 or 5 o'clock, where it used to be an Apple.
Drake hasn't been giving rap to me in a long time.
I'm just saying.
That's why I'm really happy that he did this.
I ain't mad at it.
All Drake things aside, music can't all be the same thing.
Facts.
Like, I fuck with Baby, I fuck with Dirk, I fuck with it all, but not
ESTG,
like not everything. I fuck with
42
Benny,
Dub,
I fuck with Conway,
all them.
bro. Sometimes the scare the hoes music needs to be left in the whip and not outside for the hoes. Like sometimes you need this. Like you need this for the late. Like please, like. Everyone just relax. Play something that'll get people to dance.
Yeah.
And
like
calm down.
Like a DJ can dead ass end their set for the night with this jump.
Bro, you can just play it. You can rock this way for an hour and
Dead
then
ass.
party. Everyone like.
And it's like what, 12 tracks?
Bro, sometimes people just want to dance.
Boom. And it's one of his shorter albums.
And then you can play if you really want some rap. Here's this 21 to send you home.
It's very cohesive,
right?
You know what I'm saying? Like,
and it's a very cohesive album as well.
I just think at a certain
like
point,
tracks that as flow into each other.
More life again.
I think at a certain point we need more than just like, yo, this is the greatest out. Sometimes you just need something that's fun and people can dance to.
With that,
like Kendrick, like bro, you can go listen to the Kendrick if you want to conceptualize life and listen to bars and metaphors but this new Drake is for vibes.
Just vibes.
You know what I'm saying?
Literally
like,
just the vibe.
Don't overthink it. Don't overdo it. Vibes.
Good vibes.
Speaking of vibes, the vibes have been kind of, Juneteenth was this past weekend.
Hey, rest in peace to the 2 children that died.
Well, see, we were gonna get to that. We were gonna get to the.
I didn't know that was a part of the notes. I don't got the notes.
To the U Street only Charles has the notes. To the U Street Mochella vibe. So, let's start with.
But the second child died in the Southeast. That was close.
Yeah, that was different. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. But let's go back to the weekend. Juneteenth weekend. There was good vibes in the city. The city was blazing. Something in the water came through.
And they went the whole weekend without fuck shit.
Listen, they had a great weekend. Something in the water. So
niggas waited till the last day.
Shout out to Pharrell. Shout out to Pusha. Shout out 757. Shout out all them.
Nah, man, I ain't gonna do that. I was gonna say shout out Pusha strict like exclusively.
They did it up. They had a good weekend. I saw all the different events.
Be in the city.
Yeah, he was at his shop on H or whatever.
Yeah, his little ramen shop.
His ramen. Like, shout out.
They opened up another location. They supposed to be opening up another location like where we work at. Close to
Every time I drive past the joint on H, that bitch is never open.
They don't open till late.
It's like one of those 5 to like 11 or 12 points. But like
weekends it close like 2.
Shout out to them. They did it. They did it big this weekend. Like they all the events I seen, everything looked lit.
Every stage had a crowd.
Yeah.
Like, that's vicious.
I seen people like I even seen some critiques of it, but it was a very like festival critiques. It wasn't like this is bad. It was more so like maybe this stage could be like 4 inches here. So shout out to them. They did it big.
I heard they oversold tickets, but that's a festival thing.
That's festival vibes. Things happen. But now let's get to shout out to them. So U Street. So we have the U Street shooting. Rest in peace to the young man who passed.
I didn't know nobody got.
Yeah, a police officer got shot as well. Young man, and
four people got hit. One died.
The young boy
got hit, and then
I think a female.
2 other people. Yeah. One female and one other male.
So I think the issue for me was how they try to frame it. They try to say it was an unsanctioned or unpermitted event.
Like, come on,
and
bro.
This is my.
All right, Charles, I'm glad you brought this up.
No. But this is my issue. We talked about this 2 episodes ago with the shooting at the school, and I said the issue is we're going to turn all of this into a referendum on policing.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to tell you from here on out, all conversations are going to be about
police and police unions
and what they do or do not do. So apparently, like, they had a street. So like, how you gonna have a non-permitted event, but the street was blocked off at a certain point? Now this is my thing.
3 streets in downtown DC are blocked off.
Now this is my thing. I can
3 city blocks, my nigga.
No, I can get what they mean because there are ways to go. Like, if you ever try to like host an event, like there are different permits for different things.
Yeah, for sure.
So
they didn't have an event permit.
I'm sure they didn't have some sort of
event permit
of superseding like what something in the water had. But are you telling me they didn't have formal recognition from the city government to have those streets blocked off? You're fucking lying.
Yeah.
You see, and that's my
the police. They wouldn't have their
cars out there.
They wouldn't have the oversaturation of police that they had
for
out
3
there.
years,
bro.
There's no way they don't have.
And they said it ever since Juneteenth became a holiday.
Listen, we've seen it. We've seen a whole summer of them doing it. Yes. So we know that even like I said,
niggas was doing it before.
Even if it's not a permit. They had some recognition from the government of DC that said, hey, you guys are allowed to use this space to this space, and we will provide the police if you provide the money. All of that happened.
12th to 14th.
All of that happened.
Close.
All of that happened. Someone just happened to shoot.
And
now...
Honestly, it should be 9th to 14th because 9th is Chuck Brown.
But that's what they always do. They always give you a allotted amount of place, and then people... mingle and migrate. So
they had some in the water. They had too many road closures. That's why they ain't give them like the 9th to 14th.
My thing is that these guys knew, like, and this is gonna be the biggest issue. We're gonna do this forever. Ever since that school shoot, like, you see, they have the camera footage and they not trying to release it to the school because they basically like, yo,
them police. Texas, correct?
Yeah, they like, yo, them police. They shot. They didn't shoot them kids, but. Some of them kids died not from the shooter, and I think they are so.
That's a fact.
They are so sure of it that they're like, yo, we can't have this. At least not now. In a year or two, when they do the findings, then they'll be like, oh,
the police were just spraying.
But they can't have. It's too close to just have everybody just being like, yo.
I was not aware of that.
Oh no.
What?
They just had a.
Not aware of that.
A meeting today in which they banned reporters.
Yeah.
They banned journalists. They had the fire chief, the police department, and other government entities for
and the president
Uvalde,
and the president of the police union.
all there talking. Will not take any answers from reporters. This all Texas legislator trying to figure out what's going on.
These are not county executives.
Oh no, they've called in Texas. They've called in.
These are state executives.
They've called in state people at this point. But my greater point is, I don't want to veer off track. But my greater point was that
Uvalde is not a big. It's not a big.
Wow, what happened on Sunday was very sad. Let's not forget that this, like, the police. Not more police are going to stop that. Like, there were a lot of police out there.
Yeah,
and so it's still like once again.
And the whole thing is, it was a fight. 2 fights before Cuz put out the strap.
I'm not saying this is like Mook hood news. He got all the on the ground.
It was a fight. Actually, like there were fights going on before. Like it was a fight going on between the young man and whoever he was trying to shoot before the shit happened. And then feds didn't break it up because like these are kids. Like let's keep it a buck, bro. Like these are niggas from the age of 14 to 17 years of age.
That's who was spraying?
I don't know if this Mook has all these details. I have none of these details.
Kids that are dying. Why are kids having grown, like, let's be real.
People be shooting. So,
yeah,
like, once you start shooting people, anybody can die at that point.
These, like, son, like, this is a child. Like, this is a fight. You know what I'm saying? Niggas was like, bro, it was kids fighting. Kids don't, like, son, the summer work program is not a thing anymore.
Nigga keep banging this.
I'm about to say, Mook has been banging the summer work.
I like that.
Mook has been banging the summer work program.
Because we was in high school, all the city jumps, what was they doing during the summer?
Definitely had some sort of little.
They were working for the government, some form of government, but they were working at the government. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And it was just like, all right, city niggas too. Like, cause they had those benefits that niggas that were out of state that were going to college didn't have. So it was just like, all right, bro, and you take that away from them, and then you with gentrification, son, in Southeast, there's a health and sports that used to be a community center. But Whole Foods moves across the street under the bridge, and you got those apartments that's going for like what $1,800 for a studio, and it's just like, oh yeah, this is no longer a community center. You're gonna have a private gym. This is a private gym now. Like it's $100 to play basketball, and it's just like you're taking the community centers out of school. They no longer have jobs during the summer. You're not feeding them anymore either, because like we're forgetting the fact that DC during the pandemic. Well, and DC's school system stated while there is a pandemic, they're no longer feeding children. They were getting fed 3 times a week, bro. 4 times a week if we count weekends. So it's just like for free. Like kids can literally go to their school after hours and get food during the summer. And it's just like you're taking all these programs away. Like they have nowhere to congregate or commute or like build community. So now they're just out here doing stuff.
Wow.
Causing ruckus. And it's just like, yes, I'm going to continue to bang the job thing because it's just like if you take away resources, what do you leave these people with? And people love to talk about resources in communities and things like that. But it's just like, bro, the gentrification that y'all love to harp on and the fact that a lot of these people with college educations and money can move into these, income controlled communities, which is just another way of saying gentrification with income control. It's just like, all right, cool. Like you're doing the same thing, bro, and you're taking resources away, but they increase your rent by $200 to somebody that used to live in this apartment that was just renovated, or brownstone that's just renovated to apartment homes. So it's just like, you know what I'm saying? So yes, I'm gonna continue to bang the job thing.
Oh, I ain't mad at it.
I be on the bus, I ain't trained. I be on the bus, I ain't trained with these little niggas, bro, and they be talking about how they have nothing to do. Literally be talking about how they have nothing to do. Like, they just be like, what you about to do today, bro? Like, they see each other on the train or bus or whatever. They be like, what you about to do today, bro? Like, shit, I'm about to just ride the train. Like, see what I can get into, see what's up, see what such and such doing, you know what I'm saying, over there. Then I'm gonna ride the train over here, and then, yeah. Like, what? Bubs. And ain't nobody paying for the motherfucking train, whites or blacks, no matter your income. Charles hopped the line. So it's just like, all the time. Yeah, like, niggas ain't paying for Metro, bro. bus or train. So it's just like, yeah, bro,
That's more of a principle because Metro service is bad.
Yeah,
That
Metro service
has
is
nothing
bad.
to do
for
with
sure.
it.
But
I don't
it's
think
just
being the
and I feel
14-year-olds
niggas,
are all the
honestly.
same vibe.
Oh, Charles,
But ultimately, I see why they're doing
I had to give you the left with the haram with the left, though.
I feel it. I feel it.
Yeah, so it's just like, come on, fool. Like, what are we doing here? Like, you're not giving these children anything, but you're gonna complain about them. You're mad that they're killing each other. You're not giving them no resources. What's that? What's their escape? Like, you have to be tied to a school to play basketball. You have to be tied to an AAU team to play basketball. There's no rec teams and shit like that no more in DC, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, Marshall Heights, all that shit that we came up on, that shit's gone. Marshall Heights is a traveling football team now. So it's just like, bro, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we really want to talk about it, let's talk about it. Like, that's my whole thing. Like, we're leaving these kids with nothing, bro.
Talk about it, Mook. You talking?
No, there's somebody that came up with nothing, bro. And then, like, I just had the right community around me. Just like, nah, bro, like, you good. Like, just keep doing it, kids. Stay patient. You know what I'm saying? Like, these kids ain't staying patient, fool. And then I ain't even get into the guns and ghost guns, all that shit. 3D printing, how they can get a gun. Guns are not as expensive as they used to be, fool. Yeah. Like, you can get a hot gun. Like, back in the day, you probably get a hot gun for like 800, 700, 600 for the lowest. That 600, that bitch definitely jamming. It's very dirty. You know what I'm saying? You shoot one nigga, ballistics has come back, you got 6 bodies. Yeah, go ahead. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, nah, bro, you can 3D print a gun. Like, niggas are putting ARs with 9 pistol grips with the motherfucking SIG front. It's different now. And ballistics not tracing that. And only one part of that gun is a gun. And when I say gun, it's just like certain parts of the metal make a gun. Mm. So it's just like, I'm not going to reveal that for people at home, but it's just like, come on, champ. Like, certain things make a gun. And the fact that you can make a gun at home now, and these kids are just like, hey, bro, like, whatever. One of my mans at school, like, DC schools, that's not like they're not our schools. Like, one of them little niggas got 3D printer. He's also hurting. If I can charge a nigga $300 to make this one piece, he got another piece. Or to drill drill 3 holes in this one part. I'm like, hey, bro, I need you to drill 3 holes in this jump. All right, say less.
Facts.
I'm not asking you why. 3 holes for $500. Just caught a body for $18. And let's not act like niggas are not paying juveniles to commit crimes because they're juveniles.
Still.
And the whole kill about DC is that this is a federal place if you get caught with a crime like that, bro. Like, these little niggas are getting charged as adults. Shit is sick. It's upsetting. I don't go on tangents like this. This is Charles' doing.
No, you be going on tangents all the time, brother.
But like, for this long, though?
You do this.
I just want you to pass the J.
But I ain't even hit the J.
That's my
That's
point.
how you know. That's how you know.
This
bro.
is a common thing.
Oh, it's getting the commonality down here, bro.
This is a common.
This is happening, bro.
But this one is a little different.
I don't think it has anything to do.
I'm a little upset about this one, bro. Like,
I don't deny it. I just don't think it has anything with you not hitting the J.
But it's like, come on, bro. Like, we got 15-year-old kids getting killed out here, bro.
So niggas,
kids killing kids.
So who got killed? I seen a kid's face on the jump. I haven't been, very long weekend.
No killers, bro.
Who the fuck
weekend,
died, son?
The nigga, I said the nigga. Stuff of the law. I see forgiveness in the God. You know what I'm saying? The young man that got killed up in New York is the one that's really getting the burn right now with media.
Who got killed? I don't know what the fuck.
It's a young man that went to a Baptist Christian basketball school. He was supposed to be very tough. I know nothing about him. And
he's from Harlem.
Yeah, he's from Harlem.
He got killed last night.
Yeah, last night. When all this shit was going down, bro. 3 innocent children got killed last night in a different state. 2 in the same city. 1 female, 1 male. Different instances. But Shorty body got found in Jones Southeast. That's what's really blowing me. Her body got found.
So she been dead.
She died earlier that day, but still. Shit crushing me, champ. Like, especially where I live at, bro. Like, a lot of people dying where I live at. Like, that shit is low-key hitting home, fool. Like, it's getting too close.
Facts.
And then like one of my mans, like I had a lot of people die in the last 2 years, bro. I'm up to 8.
You have.
I had 5 in 1 year, 3 this year.
You alright, guy?
I'm chilling. Alhamdulillah. You know what I'm saying? Allah keep me good.
Nigga, we just halfway through.
I'm chilling. I'm good, bro.
That.
Not all of them have been violent. This year, at least, one has been violent this year. The other 2, you know what I'm saying? Causes. It's his life. When Allah put a period on your jump, He put a period on your jump. But it's just like at the same time, when it comes to gun violence and all that senseless shit, bro, like we got to chill on that. I'm gonna hit the J and then pass it to my man.
Nah, I mean, get it off, bro.
Jimmy. A little bit more, man. I'm feeling the vibes, Chris.
I'm about to say, bro.
Streets is wicked, man. People are fucking crazy. That's all I know.
That's all you got for it?
Yeah.
You don't got much more?
This is just, I mean, I hate to say it. It just goes back to
It blows me.
what I said. What was it? 2 episodes ago, bro. Niggas died. Like,
It blows me because I called it.
how you just said Allah puts the period on it. Like that. These were their periods. And I hate to say it. We all have our period. It'll come when it comes.
You right. But
It's fucked up though. It's definitely fucked up.
Say, to me, these are circumstantial periods.
Is that a thing? A circumstantial period?
No, I mean, bro, like I'm not the one.
I don't think it can be a thing.
I'm not the one in control, but sometimes it just be like,
It's fucked up.
yeah.
It's definitely, of course, fucked up.
What's the outcome?
Hey man,
That's all I'm saying.
rest in peace though to all the people that you just said took the L yesterday. You know, again, back to what I said.
3 children, bro. Like that's what's crushing me.
A lot more people died.
Children. Yeah, a lot of people die every day, James. There's probably like 9 people that died in the 6 seconds that we talking right now. But at the same time, and I'm just being lenient, but it's just like, bro, like at the same time, these are children, fool.
Man, nigga got clapped at the Mochella.
Mochella. Nigga got clapped walking home from the basketball game that he just played in.
That's crazy.
Young lady, who knows what she was doing? She was probably with her best friend, cooling it. Next thing you know, bang, bang, gone. For what? Women and kids supposed to be off limits. That's what I was raised on.
Yeah. Shit's fucked up.
But you know what I'm saying? Everybody got answers to that shit.
Not vibing with the J passing duties.
Why not?
I'll tell you that.
Why are you not vibing?
Yeah, let's move on to something later, Charles. What do we got on the road?
I'm about to say,
I feel like he had more.
We were letting you do your thing, buddy. Say you was feeling it. I don't want to interrupt, buddy.
No, we good.
To get your fight off about the
yeah, because we was talking
that program shit. Because again, this is something that
Cause bro,
we've
like,
been talking about.
cause I was just thinking, cause I was talking to one of my supervisors at work. I was like, Slim, it was a point in time, Jones in DC was not talking to niggas from Maryland because exactly.
Happy Father's Day, Automatic.
Oh, thank you, sir.
That's a cigar.
The bootlegger.
Great Father's Day.
Yeah, Father's Day was a vibe, man. Can't lie.
No, that's a vibe.
Big Lean. Shout out Big Lean.
The Mochella vibes. There were some good things. They had the baby Simba.
Oh yeah, that was a moment.
Did you see the
That was
baby
a
Simba?
moment.
I'm about to say I was gonna move on and be like, there were good. It wasn't all bad. There was also.
Nah, I had boots on the ground. I definitely said it was mad ghetto on that joint, but it's just like, what do you expect? You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck.
I was leaving work and saw the train. I was just like, God damn.
Yeah. Honestly,
Yeah.
if I
Crazy
would've
weekend for the Green Line.
I
It's
would've
always
went.
crazy for them though.
Nigga, I would have went, bro. Fuck it. But
Like I said, I wanted to shout out Baby Simba because
oh yeah,
he was looking very fire.
Yeah, he got
And-
indoctrinated doing no impressions.
they called him the chosen Mo.
I saw that.
No headphones,
Just vibe.
Right.
smiling.
It made me think of
Little
something.
nigga going deaf in 3 years.
I'm super pro babies at all functions.
Never.
Like, I am pro all the babies at all the functions.
I'm a right hand joint now.
Like, always bring the babies out. The babies need to enjoy the vibes too. Like, if you bring the babies out to vibe, they'll always know what the vibes
and
are.
you bring them around the right people who's not going to protect the baby. Because off bucks, baby safety is number one.
Streets was fucking with hell yesterday.
That's what I'm saying.
Like, I looked over at one point, niggas is on the fucking picnic rug at some point.
Where did that come from?
Bruh, I was like, what?
I was looking at niggas' stories yesterday and I was like, oh, they acting different
I'm
over there.
seeing niggas in a rug and I see
They
Elvis
acting different
vibing.
on Sutters.
I was just like, son, what?
Niggas got the picnic
I'm
blanket
pro
out.
babies at all functions, bro. Babies are a vibe, bro.
Son, it was a baby at the bar when I went out last Thursday.
I can't vibe like that.
Nigga.
I'm pro baby at the bar before it gets
The
dark.
bartender was making sure both
As long as
parents
the
were
baby-
drinking water
as
in
long as the
between
baby-
drinks because the baby was there.
As long as it's light outside,
Baby
the baby can
safety.
be at the bar.
I mean, like,
Once it gets dark, the baby has to go home.
Yeah.
Maybe at the bar.
I feel
No,
like,
I'm with the son. Baby at the bar during the day.
isn't that illegal?
Sun up.
Like, isn't it an age requirement to be
How
at
many
the bar?
bars are just bars? How many bars are just bars? They have seating areas. If you are with your baby at the booth, that's fine.
That's exactly what I did earlier last week. Me and James.
I know.
saw you.
You took them
We
out.
went to vibe.
Happy hour.
Just
My
had a
man
beer.
won his fries half off.
Just wanted a beer. That's it. That's all I had was a beer. I was thinking about getting down and dirty, but I ain't even do it.
Listen, I'm pro all the babies. The babies should have fun too.
I'll be right back.
It's a vibe until they start wilding though. Like,
Well, then it's
That's
just
the-
like take them outside for a second, tell them regroup, and bring them back. Well,
that's not how,
like, get your shit together,
that's
cuz.
kind of not how these things work, guys.
I mean, hey.
The dad who took his son to the movie theater, he was like, yo, you gotta sneak these snacks.
Yeah, like you gotta listen. You gotta talk to your kid. Like now, like if you know your kid is wilding, like your kid has to stay home. But like if your kid can, bingo, like you should have your kid out there for 4 hours. Like that's kind of wild. Like a couple hours, maybe an hour and 30. Sounds like a vibe. Everyone's enjoying. Little sippy cup for him. Little fruit punch. Apple cider maybe. If we're trying to get a little wasted. And we vibe out. Like I said, I love the chosen Mo. Shout out to you. Shout out to your pops. You were a good vibe. Even though we are not harping on the bad with a bad situation, you were a good vibe. So we're gonna focus on that part of
Bad
Mochella.
situation. Oh, that's my bad.
Yes.
Yes, you talking about the chosen Mo. I'm sorry.
We're gonna focus on the chosen Mo from Mochella. That's gonna be
And niggas was cranking.
our happy part. One more shooting because it seems to be a lot of shootings. No Savage, Tyson's Mall. I should wait for Mook because Mook probably got so much more on that, and he probably got way more insight than me. I just got the police reports.
Did he kill somebody as well?
Nah, he was just
sprayed.
Yeah, I don't even know if he sprayed per se, but I know for a fact that he pulled out a gun.
I saw the little video.
Yeah, I don't know if he used it. I don't know if he actually sprayed. I don't even know if he discharged it in there, but I know it may have went off.
We got
Yeah.
we got boots on the ground coming
Yeah.
downstairs right now. So
So we're gonna let him, and then that's that. Then I
least I
promise we'll
thought I
move
heard.
on. I promise we'll move on from the gun talk after that. But we gotta let niggas.
It was real nasty though. Like,
Oh yeah, we see the video.
like, bro, you can't. Okay, so I was raised like you don't even touch the jump if you're not about to pull the trigger. And I think that's my biggest problem with the whole situation. Like, bro, the gun was out, the trigger was not pulled.
So who was shooting then?
So I don't know when the video that I've seen.
That's what I'm saying.
Like, it's just like, bro, you can't. It's so fucking stressful, bro. He upped it in the mall and did not shoot the nigga.
Yes,
It's a
I saw
double
that.
negative.
You seen that video? It's in the group text.
I saw it.
Yeah,
It's a double negative.
But it's just like they saying niggas was shooting.
I think there may have been more that we haven't seen on video. But yeah, I honestly think what happened was they ended up getting outside, and that's where shooting probably
Is your
actually
man
took
lost
place.
right now?
I think he's wanted. Last time I checked.
Wow.
Please, the internet seems to be thinking that other people have the power to get people like No Savage locked up. Trust me, the feds are doing their jobs as much as you guys. Trust me, social media makes it easy. Don't get it twisted, but like I promise you, like there's cameras at Tyson's. I promise you. I think he even tweeted like I fucked up or something.
Yeah,
or
he definitely did that. Yeah, he definitely tweeted up or tweeted some fucked up shit.
Mm-hmm.
But it's just like, bro, like.
So I mean,
all I saw was active shooter for the little CNN shit.
Because this is the thing. This shit is so heightened right now that like
no savages.
It's really crazy that our area in a weekend had like 3 to 4 kind of situations in which, and that's why like this might be opposite of what Mook was saying, but like this is a problem that's long standing. This isn't like
this isn't new.
This isn't a new. Now maybe the characters and the players might be a little different.
Shit is not new.
But this is a very long standing, type of sitcho. Mr. Boots on the ground. What about No Savage?
We needed you.
In Tyson's Mall. Give us a little
intel
more about that. We know that he upped it, but we didn't see him shoot in the mall. So do you know about, because we heard that it was an active shooter situation, so give us more of the insight on that.
I don't have too much insight on that. I'm not even about to hold you.
Mm-hmm.
But I can tell you that Virginia law states if you pull out your weapon and said fashion, that young man was caught on camera whipping out said weapon, that's a felony.
So that's what I thought. I thought that his issue was that he just brandished the weapon.
But to be fair to the person that recorded the video, if he honestly was about to bust that jump, I'm getting the fuck out of Dodge. And it's just like, I'm not recording no more. And who knows? He could have still been recording, phone in pocket. I'm getting out of here. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's not good footage, though. That's not what you want. That's not clickbait.
It was jokes.
No, that is. Like, let's be real. Niggas be wanting to go viral. Niggas be wanting the attention, all the extra shit. Like,
I just want to know, did he up it in the store? That's what I want to know.
I don't think he upped it in the store, but he definitely upped it in the mall, though, from the videos that I've seen.
Okay, that's more so what I meant. Did he up it in the building, or did he wait till he was outside?
No. He definitely upped it in the building.
He was on the second level.
He was on the second level of Tyson's. And he wasn't even on, I don't even think that was Tyson.
But see, when I seen the video, when I seen the video, it looked like he was about to, but he didn't. That's what I'm saying.
No. He pulled that joint out. And then
see, that's what I'm saying. That's where I was. Okay, see, it looked like he had two hands in it. I was like, what's going on here? I was confused. I'm not gonna lie, I seen two hands in it.
Because you know how to work a pistol.
Nigga said
only a rookie is going to brandish a weapon and hold it with one hand.
The whole time.
That's what I was like.
If you going to brandish a weapon and hold it with one hand, it's just like, all right, bro, I'm going to smack this bitch out your hand.
But that's what I'm saying. But I seen the other dude grab at it who they seem to be tussling with each other.
He's not.
With the dude with the white shirt.
He wasn't
so
smart.
that's why I was like, I was so confused. I was like, why did he just shoot him? I'm thinking like,
why didn't he just shoot him?
Charles, because you pulled out a gun.
You gotta shoot.
What the fuck? I'm assuming that you thought your life was in trouble because that's why people pull out guns, don't they? Oh, maybe I'm wrong. So if you pull out a gun, I'm assuming you need to use it to protect yourself, unless
everybody don't think that way with guns, Charles.
That's my point. So my point is that I am super confused about see, that's my thing. Like, I can understand, and this might be fucked up. I can understand people feeling like, hey, we come from a place where we need to do this to survive. Whether that is right or not, I'm not here to decide that. I ain't God. But what I can is I can understand somebody feeling like, hey, this is how I have to live, because if I don't got it, the next man does. And if he does, I could lose my life. So because this is my environment, this is my whatever, this is my reality, I gotta live like this. Cool. That's not my I lived in Lake Arbor for a lot of my life. So like that was never my reality. So I can't I can't really fathom, but I can see how somebody goes through things in life.
Alhamdulillah,
and
I've
feels-
never had to tow one.
and has to feel like that could be what they need.
I've lived in some wild places,
Not
but I've
me.
never had to tow it.
Even when I lived on Pacific Street, I was just like, no way, not me. So like everybody has different ways of moving about things. Me personally, no, but I can understand why someone feels the need. Truly. But if you're gonna pull it out in a mall, that doesn't make sense to me.
Definitely in shot.
That's
Not to. Like, what are you saying, bro?
because something has happened.
Hey, brother.
Something has happened, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to take that. I'm taking this up with the law.
I've come this far. Like, yo.
Shit out of this nigga is what I didn't understand. Like,
That's all I could think.
leave the.
I'm trying my best not to give my true comments on that.
Please go for it.
Son, he wound up twice
Yes.
and didn't swing.
I was confused. Like,
The whole thing was.
y'all were just like, what are you doing,
That's what
bro?
I was saying. Like I was like, is he the aggressor?
Yeah, like, what
Is
is
he
happening?
not the aggressor?
Yeah,
What
I
is
didn't know
happening?
what was going on.
And once again, a Virginia law.
And that's what my thing is that I don't like to pass judgment because
Urge.
like who knows what could have somebody could have stole his jewelry.
he's
Like
deemed-
I don't know what
Rapper.
I don't know what happened to this man.
From that video footage, he's deemed as the aggressor.
Maybe, but I don't know what happened. It's
No,
it's
no,
just
facts.
a tussle. So like someone could have took his
Love a tussle.
you know someone could have took his
Charles,
Love a good
Charles.
T word.
somebody could have took his shit.
the prosecution is going to say exactly what we just said.
And I get that, but my thing is that I don't know what
Oh, he's
Young
done.
man- This
He's
young
done.
man could have stuck the fisticuffs.
He's done.
He could have stuck the fisticuffs.
He's done.
And
You're saying it's a felony?
son, I wish he would have too. Because if he would have clocked that man with that right hand them 2 times, he would still be asleep right now on the 2nd floor of Tyson's.
We going to go smoke.
Right.
Whatever.
You said your boots aren't on the ground? We was trying to see if he locked yet. He said he don't know.
I
He's
saw a
definitely
wanted
on the run.
poster.
He's on the run.
He's on the
Saw a
run.
wanted poster. That's the other thing I saw.
He's on the run.
Never know.
Yeah, you know he got his boots.
Yeah.
I hope he goes on a run.
Virginia hosts press conferences.
All right,
They have
so
a press conference for a nigga that's on the run.
all right, so
So
we're not.
they are definitely
We
on
got
the
it
press
one rabbit hole. We're
conference
not gonna get another rabbit hole.
I just want to say, I always said, if you do a crime, please just run. Like I like that. I don't like that he did his crime and he's like gone.
His crime
but
doesn't
like,
hurt
yo,
nobody so
if I
far,
ever
so
done
I'm
any
okay with
like,
his crime.
if I ever done some crazy shit,
His
I'm
crime
like,
was
bro,
kind of harmless.
Like,
He might have
niggas-
scared the public at the most.
niggas do crimes and they just be chilling
has
at their
a-
crib. Like,
but the
come
whole
on,
killer
man.
If someone actually got hurt, I would be very
The whole kill is-
way different tone.
Okay, Liz, he might be negotiating a deal.
He could probably is. I would hope. Wow, that was bad. So, I'm moving on. So my question was, my question off of this was going
These
to.
people are in touch with their people, and their people are talking.
My question was going to be.
Jesus Christ.
My question was
bro.
going to be: would you get
Please
locked up
bleep
for
that
your
out.
job?
Would I get locked up for my job?
No.
Yeah.
For my job?
For your job.
What do you
No.
mean for my
All
job?
right, so the
I
Stephen
love where I
Colbert
work
show.
right now.
Oh, that shit.
hell
Oh.
9 people from the Stephen Colbert production
You got
team
me
got
fucked
locked,
up. Hell
locked
no.
up. They went to somewhere on Congress, either the Senate or the House. They went into one of the buildings, and apparently they were accused of
It's
trespassing.
been close to the public since January 6th.
I don't know. I don't know all the details.
Oh, that's a fact.
I don't listen.
Those are the
I'm
facts.
listening. I said I don't know all the
They've
details.
been negotiating to open it back up to the public. Man, these white people lunching.
All I know is they were. All I know is that
niggas
the
are
production
watching.
team got arrested,
The
and
whole production team.
nine folks on the production team got arrested.
It's not all. It's like 13 on the
And
production
all I can think to myself is,
I don't think it's a-
how far or
4
how willing are
cameramen.
you to go to like get locked up for your
Hold
job?
on. Has he done a show since?
team.
I don't know. I'll Google.
Niggas got some subs. Niggas definitely got some subs.
That's nasty. So my question is,
The show must go on, Charles. As a nigga in show business, you know.
the show must go on.
You're absolutely right.
I'm about to say,
You're
So my
absolutely
question
right.
Come on,
is,
TV production.
how much are you come through is nasty. How much are you willing or are you
I'm
willing?
not doing shit for my job.
So like once they're like,
Like, I'm
all right,
like,
so once they're like, yo, we gotta go here. Are you like, nah, I'm not going, or you're like, once we
first
get
time
to
you said something with a
once
straight
we
face
get to
tonight.
once we get to the function, you finally realize, all right, I'm gonna leave you at the
I'll
gate.
I'll probably leave him at the gate. Like I
Okay.
might vibe. I'll be like, all right,
All you
man.
Trey and boys in the hood,
Yeah,
Yeah.
let me out.
let me out.
Let me out.
Don't.
Let me out.
Let me out.
What are you doing? You're just not coming for the job.
Who, me?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Don't even associate me with this. I'm not even, son. All right. But I think missing meetings. But it's just like, yo.
Just know I might ride. I'm not gonna lie. I might ride. If we're like, listen, if the whole squad is out here,
Oh, you gonna, huh?
I might ride. Oh, you gonna.
Yo,
Oh, you gonna
What is
is
happening?
the quote of the night so far. And there's been some good ones, but
Podcast
oh,
title?
you gonna.
Podcast title?
Oh, wow.
That can't be the title. That's nasty as shit.
can't.
You know what? I think I am gonna, because I'm riding out, buddy. I'm riding out. Like, if the squad is going
I
down,
don't know what's worse. He went with the
If the squad's going down, you're cool with
I think
that?
I'm going. It's the whole squad as a collective. Like, it's not
Are
like
they out?
Yeah, they're out. Yeah, they got out. They got out.
Oh yeah, for sure.
12 hours.
Yeah, it was some couple shit.
But they press though, so it's just like they get different lows.
That's
and
what
shit.
I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like, if the whole squad is going in it as a collective,
They're protected by like the fourth and
you
fifth
can't
amendments.
you
like,
can't rock with you
inalienable
you
rights.
can't
Like,
rock
it's
out
crazy.
with the squad. Damn,
That's crazy,
There's no
Jay.
loyalty. I'm not even
So
big.
if hazy thoughts go down, you snitch.
I'm not even big on loyalty.
Never said I'm snitching. I said I'm getting
I'm
out
not
of
even
the
big
car.
on loyalty, but like,
I'm getting out of the car,
So
but-
you're sticking by I'm getting out.
Before we get into the trouble,
I'm getting out.
I'm going home or some shit,
on the
bro.
high coast though.
Hey,
it's nasty.
I've been
I
there.
feel like you got 2 kids.
I've been there before. I ain't
Having
going
two
back.
kids is not an excuse.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
I let them ride
As
with that.
someone said, you did not birth those kids.
Who said that? And tell them to shut the hell up. Because I remember seeing that. And I was like, oh, I said, sister, please. Yeah, tell them to shut the hell up, yo. Where was they at yesterday?
You added the ER?
Yes.
Yes.
ER.
Please, sister.
Please.
Please, sister.
No, it was sister, please.
Oh,
Like, please.
sister, please.
Please.
BT, please.
Shut the fuck up. Get off of my
Hey, Drake was
timeline.
really speaking in Arabic.
I actually just listened to that the other day.
That's what blew me.
And I was laughing.
Oh, God.
So now it makes sense. The hate, it makes
She
sense.
never heard.
It blew.
She never. She never heard Jilla.
Never heard it, bro. She never heard it, bro.
BT, please. But I be getting that off.
You be getting that BT please off? I like that. I like
I
that.
don't
I
know
like
the
that.
second part is that joint is hard.
Yeah, I can't. I'm not even
I'm
butchering.
not even gonna butcher it, but yeah, beat the
If I knew
please.
the bar, I could definitely
I'm
decide
not, I'm not gonna do it.
That shit is fire.
I know Akhar is the last word, though.
Yeah,
I
that
know
shit.
Akhar is the last word.
Yeah, whatever. It's fire, bro. Any language where the R's are really prevalent is not for me.
That's racist.
I'm not gonna lie.
Please.
So like when there's too many R's.
A hard R.
Yeah, no. I'm just saying when there's
Oh,
too
just
many,
R?
It's a
when there's too
throaty
many,
R.
when there's too many like rollings of the R, it's just too much for me.
it's a throat
That's
R.
why Spanish is a bit much for me because it's just the
Very
R's are
much
just
so.
too
That's
much.
crazy, Charles.
It's just
Oh,
too
yeah, I
much.
feel that, I
It's
feel
just
that.
too much.
Yeah.
Arabic as well. Like the less R's in your language, the more I'm fucking with it. Like too much R is not too much for me. Too much R. Yeah, it's just
I
too
mean, that's
much.
because like Germanic languages are very much like.
It's just nasty.
Yeah, bro, I'm very educated, champ. But like,
I'm very
Germanic-
educated. Champ.
No one said you wasn't. Right?
Nah, he was looking at somebody. He's
I didn't
nasty.
hear you.
Charles,
What?
cool. But
Okay, I'm sorry. Listen, I respect. I respect. Listen,
Yeah,
you don't have to tell me twice.
Germanic languages and Romantic languages.
Romantic, huh?
Yeah, that's like
Yeah.
French,
French, Spanish,
yeah,
Arabic, all of
yeah, those are
Those
romances.
are Romantic languages, and Germanic
Yeah.
is Russian, German, English. Germanic languages are teeth, tongue, tooth, lips, or some whatever the saying is. The actors be doing. Yeah, and then
You know, they
tip of
got.
the tongue, the teeth, the lips. There we go. And then the Romantic languages are
Is
very
Portuguese
much
a
like
Romance
throat.
language?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
That's what Spanish.
Yeah, and
goes
Latin,
from.
all that
Yeah.
shit.
Well, Portuguese and Spanish come from Latin.
Latin, yeah, because you know Latin is like the base
And then
language of.
Aramaic languages come from like.
What are those? Because they call those
Aramaic
something.
languages.
Damn. The gym.
But they got like.
Aramaic languages are Hebrew and
There we go.
Sanskrit and Arabic, I believe. But Sanskrit is a written language; it's not spoken anymore. Yeah.
I like that. See, good vibes.
Sanskrit is also
Guys,
the-
learn something today.
Sanskrit is also the first written
Learn
language.
something. Yep.
Sanskrit is the first
Who's
written
providing
language.
you else with
You know what I'm
knowledge?
saying? The Africans gave y'all that.
The range. This is sad. The gin is about to. This gin's been there for a couple weeks.
3 episodes, bro.
Needed to. I don't be drinking without y'all.
Likewise.
Should we shot this out?
Yeah, shout us out. Shout us out.
I gotta finish my cup. Damn.
Shout us out.
Do two. Shot glass.
Shout us out.
Shot glasses upstairs.
We did get him locked up for your job. We did shooting on U Street. We did pro babies at the functions. Is there any good reason to stop traffic? Yeah. Is there
Pregnancy.
any good reason?
Pregnancy.
What do you mean pregnancy? Like to deliver the baby? To actually deliver the baby?
Yeah, and it's just like
No. There's no good reason to stop traffic.
no good reason to stop traffic.
Always push forward.
Charles, this is not life.
Always push forward.
Charles, this is not
Get
life.
off the exit. Do something.
This is not life.
Did you bring that up just to say
No,
that, my
no,
nigga?
no,
Like,
no,
what's
no,
wrong
no,
with
no,
you?
I will
bruh?
tell you why. I will
What
tell you
the
why.
fuck?
I will tell you why. There was a sunset
I was about to
in
say-
New York the other day,
and they stopped this jump.
and motherfuckers stop like fucking stop 42nd Street, 2nd Ave, or some
It's
shit.
like one of those random times a year where the sun actually,
You
like,
know,
you can
it's
see
just
the
like-
horizon.
it's all-
during the street because like
You're
city-
mad at that?
Yes,
My nigga, and no,
this happens every fucking day.
my guy.
Every day.
You said it's
The
one of them
sun
rare
sets
occasions.
One more time, Charles. Day. Every
Just because
day.
it's bigger today doesn't
mean nothing.
Like, bro, grow up. Look in the sky. What the fuck?
You're happy it's a strawberry moon, huh?
Like, what?
Because it's motherfucking because it's summer, huh?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah. Some
Get
people like
outta
shit
here.
like that.
Get out of here.
And now
Damn.
now
harvesting
so now
nothing.
my 30-minute commute has to
are
turn into an hour.
harvesting
Stop too, my nigga. Look at it yourself. What are you talking about? Enjoy the vibes. Enjoy the
I
vibes.
hate it. I don't want to enjoy the vibes.
Roll up a backwood and fucking watch the fucking sunset, my
In
nigga.
my car, I'm upset.
I'm in my car. You in the middle of the fucking street.
Like what?
Recording it.
Like what?
Not even taking it in like a human being. You
doing
got
both.
Your phone out
You doing
recording it.
both.
Not even vibing.
Doing
you're not.
both.
No, you're not. That's not vibes.
I hate that.
That's not vibes.
There's no good reason to stop
not
traffic
vibes.
at all.
You're the
You
reason
stop
you are
traffic,
blocking
you are
traffic.
a bad person.
The reason you are blocking
Like, you
traffic
are a
is
really
because
bad
your
person.
phone is in your hand.
Traffic shouldn't even exist.
You bitch
Do you
ass
know
nigga.
traffic is a product of
Rubbernecking.
traffic
Dead
is literally a
Dead
product
ass.
of.
That's what
I'm
it's
just.
called.
I
That's
don't
the
even.
official term.
I'm looking for
Bullshit.
a good enough word
Soft shoeing.
to just like
Hey, son, I need you to relax.
how
I need you to relax.
malarkey.
They are, yes. One more
Like,
time, Charles.
oh God, like, I'm just trying to think, like, it's just a product of
What
like
are you doing?
imbecile.
Soft shoeing.
Like you're an imbecile. Like, you know, traffic is the product of just stupidity.
You never stopped driving before?
No.
I haven't either, but I'm just asking if you.
If I'm the reason why
You
traffic
might have
stops,
stopped traffic out front of Charles' house in Lake Auburn.
All right, then stop traffic.
Nigga, this is not Lennox at 157th Street.
buddy, listen.
fuck are you talking
you
about?
never stop traffic
You're
on a
on a major
highway.
intersection in New York.
You never stop traffic on a major highway or a freeway or a major
But
road.
niggas mad at Mochella.
Like what?
Stop traffic.
No.
No. A block
You stop
party.
traffic
A
for
block
doing
party
I tried
is
it.
different
I tried it.
than stopping
I
traffic.
tried it.
Stop it.
I tried it.
The sunset?
Stop it.
Nigga, that happens every
You
day.
stop traffic.
I would have vibed with
You-
the sunset.
You know what? You know what reminds me of stopping
You're trying to
traffic?
leave Dunbar. Fuck that, Charles. You're trying to leave Dunbar.
They do it all the time.
It's Sunday.
All the time.
It's
Like,
Sunday.
fuck these guys.
It's Sunday.
Very bad vibes. You know
Your
what?
team is playing.
Let me tell you something.
What's their name now?
The Commanders.
commies.
But listen.
The
stopping
commies.
traffic is akin to not putting back your
Shopping
carts. You know, good evil, bad evil, chaotic evil, all that shit. Like, that's what it is. Like, stopping traffic
I don't know what
is
you're talking
bad.
about.
It's like a little game. It's like neutral good, chaotic good. You know, it's
Is
all
that
good.
like a-
I'll show you.
Finish your point, but then
Is
I got
that
a
like a
question.
love, live, life type of saying?
No, it's just it's like a meme. It's like a
Rose,
little.
love, pray, laugh. Love,
Hey, just
laugh,
know
live,
what
laugh,
that
pray.
means when you see that in the crib. Huh?
You never seen the love, live, life in
know
the
what that
crib?
means. My boys.
She a freak?
Ho,
She a freak? Is
Hey yo,
that equivalent
I was about to send. Hold on.
to the foot tap?
You're on one.
No,
Yes, sir.
I had a tat.
You had a tap?
I had something I wanted to
Nah,
talk
tell me
about,
more.
and it was a
Tell me
tat,
more.
and I wanted to say if this girl has this type of tat,
Okay, what type of tag?
she's toxic and it's
Okay.
fire.
Okay,
so
what
I'm
type
glad
of
that we got here right now.
what type of
I
tag?
don't know if I want to put no. It's a certain symbol. I
Ooh,
forgot what it
symbol.
is. Let me see if I can
Find
find
it.
it,
See if you can
real
find it.
quick.
I'm once
I was just like,
Mook's theory about the foot tat
Me and Chris been locked in.
Once that was confirmed for me, I was like, I respect it.
If she got a foot tat, she's disgusting.
We've been locked in on that
In a
for a
good
very
way.
long time.
Yeah,
It doesn't even matter what foot it is, left or right.
Yeah.
That whole
Yeah.
that hole right
If it's
there.
on the top of her foot,
She get a foot tat.
she's vicious.
She's different.
That's where nerve
She's
endings
different.
are.
She's different vibes.
Yeah, that's where nerve
And
endings are.
all
that
the good
joint hurts
ones.
regardless.
And all the good ones. You know what chicks need to bring
Shout
back?
out to the ladies with the foot
They
tat.
need to bring back the back tat. I'm not gonna.
tramp?
No, don't call it that.
The tramp
Because if you
stamp?
if you call that, they're not gonna want to bring it back.
Derogatory?
Yes, it's not good.
That's derogatory to
Yeah,
tramp stamp?
yeah, they don't like that. But they need to bring that back. They need to bring
Tramp
that back.
stamp.
Real
Damn,
niggas
man.
that kiss this tramp stamp.
They need to bring that back.
Excuse me, what?
They need.
It's Monday.
Excuse me, what?
You said real niggas have kissed the tramp stamp?
He said
not
what
what
he
I said.
Y'all seen this
said.
tap
I said
before?
Ooh.
That's all, hey,
It's toxic.
the Aramaic
She's toxic and it's fire.
Does she even know what it says?
She does not. She does not.
Any girl
For
who
the
gets
people in the back.
any girl who gets a tat on her body and
Toxic
does it in
and
a
it's
different
fine.
language is my type of
I
shit.
just want to say I know 4 people with this
Cause she
tattoo.
knows she's with
That
everything.
nigga carrying Olympic flames in it. That nigga's vicious.
So is that your type?
Yes.
Now.
Yes. Yes.
Let me start by saying,
Yes.
just because I know 4 people, all I was saying is just because I know 4 people doesn't mean that I've dealt with these 4 people. So I can't agree that that's my type.
Don't incriminate, please. Let's not. And we'll keep it moving.
I was about to give an answer.
Wow.
It's at least 50%.
Oh my God.
It's at least 50%.
Definitely 50%.
Jesus.
Definitely 50.
Definitely 50%.
And plotting on more.
No, I'm not plotting no more. Actually, it turns me off when I see that, honestly, now.
Shorty got that tattoo, 50%, that's 100.
All right, so we not.
Oh. It's all making sense. It's all coming
Math is
together.
mathing now, right?
Math is,
Hold on, what's the math?
is super
Let me know the math.
Math is
Because you might be wrong.
It's like a square root or something.
It's 1 or 2, so it's just like even if I'm wrong, I'm right.
Either from wrong or right.
Yeah.
If she got that tattoo, 50% out of the 4 that you know, it's still 100.
Very nasty vibes. This is kind
Sam
of
lying, James.
this is kind of funny, but
Sam lying.
I'm listening to Charles.
this is kind of funny, but you've seen there's been
Haven't lied
this Twitter thing going on where you can like
Wordle?
What's that?
where you pick your family where it picks
I
your
hate it.
family
Please
where
stop.
it picks your family for you.
Leave me alone.
So
Yeah, like leave me alone. Leave me alone. I was a child. I was a child twice. I was a child twice, bro. Twice. Like what is this?
You were a child twice. We're all children.
Bro,
I
fuck
like
this shit.
that.
Don't
so
at me.
if you could pick your Twitter
This one.
family,
I'm definitely a younger sibling.
if you could pick your Twitter family, who would you pick?
Okay. For parents,
Who would be your parents?
my parents, Fat Man.
Okay. Remember, this is Twitter.
Oh yeah, Fat Man,
just throwing it out
Fat
there.
Man and Sharon.
Sharon or Shannon?
Shannon.
Okay.
I'm glad you called that.
No, I always call her Sharon. I did that. I did
Yeah.
that literally for like 2 months straight, and she was
Yeah.
like, "My name is Shannon." I was like, "I know your name."
But my brain says
It's saying Sharon. Yeah. So Shannon.
But,
So
yeah,
Fat Man and Shannon.
Fat Man and Shannon.
What do you mean?
And then how did Jones go?
It goes to a spouse.
Spouse? Huh.
I got nothing for this. Please don't.
I'm asking you
I
next.
got nothing for
I'm
it.
coming to you next.
I guarantee
buddy.
I have nothing.
Okay, well, I'm coming to you. Well, I'm coming to you.
Nothing.
Spouse. Can we believe this?
You can do whatever we want.
He does that.
We can do whatever we want here.
Can we believe that?
We can do whatever.
And
I only know by a different name, so
I was lost too.
I was like, okay.
that's why I said what I said.
I like that. I like that.
This is nice.
Sexy.
And then children,
Children. Who would be your children? Yes.
Tunji and Diamante.
Oh, okay. All right. So,
Nothing for it.
who would be my parents? My parents.
I only say that because I feel like that's who like y'all attach me to within the ism tree.
My parents would be witty as charged. My guy, Keem, and
Kim Wasabi?
yeah, he be
That's
one of
good
my
content
parents.
right there.
And either randomly, this might be nasty. Either Shannon or Eden, Garden of Eden. She'd be by Bob on
I'm mad at the
Twitter.
Eden jump.
On Twitter. My spouse.
Marcus
ooh,
can't be changed.
Who would be my spouse on Twitter? Who do I interact with?
Are you
Madly on
scrolling your Twitter right now?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm trying to see like who do I just like
You know what's funny?
interact with the most
in the
on Twitter.
mentions.
That's what I'm saying. I'm in my mentions to see my family.
God, now
I get that off top.
now I gotta play along.
I got a new Twitter though, so it don't even really count.
Who would be my spouse? I'm actually leaning towards
I'm gonna have to break down my spouse. Damn.
either. I do either Low or who else would be my spouse on the Twitter?
Hey, Charles, is that safe?
Yeah, I'm going through my Twitter. I'm looking at who's in my mentions of the ladies. Who's the else?
That is your type.
What's this chick's randomly name? Her name is. No, that's. I have endless sports niggas randomly. I've been tweeting about the finals crazy.
Yeah, that's what we talk about is sports.
We will get to the finals very soon. I promise you that.
I have nothing for this. I just want to let you know. I'm looking at what I got going on. And I'm just not. I can give you. Is there a sibling thing here?
Yeah. I'm going siblings
It's no
next.
sibling here. It's children.
Yeah. I'm either gonna go.
I got nothing.
Yeah, I'm either gonna go that or oh hey, cause she randomly be in my joints endless for
That's good
basketball too.
content, too. That's
So
good
either
content.
her or Lo would be the spouse, and my kids would be Sophia or Nick.
I was going to say,
Nick will be my son.
I thought I was going to be your son for a second. I was like,
Nah, Nick will be my son.
I
Nick,
like that.
Nick is my son.
I like
Brad
Nick.
could be my son too, randomly. Nick or Brad will be my son, and Sophia will be my daughter. Those will be my children on Twitter. What you got?
I got nothing.
You got something.
I was gonna just say.
Who your parents?
who are your siblings?
I was gonna say my child would be Miles, because I know he's gonna hate that. That's all I got. That's all I got, man.
Don't kill it. I was going to do it actually on Twitter. But I don't know my password or which email address this junk is.
I was gonna
logged
get
into.
nasty with the spouses, but I'm gonna chill out.
Nah, just
I ain't like
See?
this shit out anymore.
Because I definitely know they banned my other email address for my account.
Got a lot of spouses on it.
you got a lot of spouses.
That's nasty.
That's so nasty. Like that's worse than just saying one name. You know that.
Yeah,
You
like-
realize that. Like it's just Twitter.
Like,
Like
I
we
was
could
able
just
to imagine
we
I
could
was
just
away.
joke about this in a very like
That's what I'm
it's
saying.
just
It's
Twitter.
just a
you
joke.
say I got
Yeah,
many
right.
spouses.
Just a joke.
It's nasty.
Is that,
joke.
that's
Oh,
not a
it's
joke.
just
That's
not a joke.
James. That's
Saying
not a
somebody's
joke.
name would have been the
That's
funny
not a
joke.
Almost did. Can't lie.
We can bleep this out.
We're,
What you want to
we're
do?
moving on.
It's just us three.
We're moving on. We're moving on.
Free sweet favorite.
Oh my god, I hate everybody. So
It's that damn gin, man.
I have before we get to the sports
sipping
bag, because we're gonna finish with the sports bag today. We normally don't finish with the sports bag, but there's a lot of the sports, so we're gonna finish with the sports bag. Let's take the shot first.
Nigga waited till I finished my cup to say, let's take a shot.
Waiting for you, my guy.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you, you guys have been ready.
Yeah.
Oh wow, you
Yeah,
went
that was
gangster.
way more than I thought it was going to
Can't
be.
lie. You right. I didn't know that
Super
either.
gay.
I didn't know that
I don't got
either.
a shot, but I'm.
I got astigmatism, so it don't count.
You got a what?
Astigmatism, nigga. The fuck?
He's like
In
pronounce,
both eyes,
he's like,
nigga.
so
What's up?
pronounce that again.
I can spell it.
Go ahead. Spell it.
Wait.
Damn, got me fucked up.
I love the Monday. I think the Monday gotta be a thing. Told you, bro.
I said these.
No Monday, my day. So
AST, I heard that.
I want to dedicate.
Chasing a shot with a mixed drink is a nasty vibe,
I don't think so.
G-M-A-T-I-S-M.
but I love that from you.
Yeah, it definitely is.
He low key spell it.
All right.
There.
Like I said, we're finishing with the
I
sports.
came second place in the spelling bee in the 6th grade.
We're finishing with the sports bag today, but before we get there,
Kenmore Middle School. What's that?
Only 6th grade.
No, that was 4 foot. So,
I was gonna say
4 foot elementary, and then Kenmore 7th. I definitely came in 2nd grade. I definitely came in second in spelling bee.
like I said, Shout out to elementary school, but I got more stuff to
2
talk
years
about.
running, baby. What's up? I came in second, but I was there.
Who are the better liars? Or maybe not liars.
You can speak. There's a mic.
Maybe not liars. If maybe that's being mean. Who are better at their jobs? Politicians or strippers?
Strippers. Hands down.
You think so?
Yes.
You think they sell dreams better than politicians?
Yes.
Yes. Son, what? A stripper will have you.
Their body, their sex appeal.
Why you looking at me?
A strip. Cause you my man. That's why I looked at you. Can I get one? Right hand.
No God.
Listen, I might be feeling indifferent though. I don't know. But go ahead, get
Okay.
yourself.
That's what I'm
Okay.
saying. We need it. This is what this
Okay.
is what
The
we
reason
do
I
it
say
for.
Strippers, right?
Okay.
Name a politician you fuck.
All right, probably none.
Maybe Kamala.
I'm about to say I get down with the Marla. Why not?
Name a stripper you fuck.
Plenty.
But that's not fair.
You said you wouldn't even speak.
It's like Eleanor Roosevelt was a politician. Like
Yeah,
it's
but
not. It's just like
she-
not
Thing
fair.
is,
She
what
was
is,
lesbian.
what is the stripper lying about? Like, you know, you're going to the strip club to get played. Like, you're not going in here to
How
like.
many niggas have that thought process besides us 4 niggas in this room right now?
I would think a lot.
No,
What do you mean?
Charles. Like, let's think logically here. Let's not think perspective.
I don't
of this.
think anybody knows. All
This is
right,
the-
I'm
this-
going to the strip club. I'm
No,
gonna
no.
fuck with her, and she's gonna fucking love me
No,
by the end of the
no.
night. This gonna be my girl for the next. No,
How many
nigga.
niggas? We just spoke about how many niggas didn't get bitches.
But this is my point. No,
You
no,
got
no.
money. Hold on, Charles. Let me finish. Didn't get bitches. You got money now.
She's only here for your money, and that nigga knows that. He should know that.
How many? Hold on.
He should know
Hold
that.
on. How many bitches has that one nigga tricked on and got the pussy though?
I have no idea. Everybody's their own man, bro. I have no idea.
Hold on. Let me finish. I've
Exactly.
tricked.
My bad.
No, I feel that. Give me one. Give me one. I like that. That was a good rebuttal.
Bro, cause I'm saying, bro, like you know what you're walking into with this shit.
If we're in the debate team, I feel that. But at the same time, we're speaking logically.
All right, finish so I can get my rebuttal.
We're speaking with alcohol.
And I'm gonna give you anecdotal
And we
evidence
speaking with-
as to
we
why
speaking with-
I'm gonna rebuttal you.
Like
we
that
speaking
word,
with
Charles
we-
Anecdotal, I like
we-
that.
yeah.
Houston,
Give me
2018.
one more. Give me
Bro,
one more.
I was holding hands, bro. I was holding hands, bro.
Piggies with a
No, no,
bitch.
no. And I'm
Bro,
gonna
sold me a dream. I knew what it was. What do you
I'm gonna tell you
mean?
exactly why.
And that's why
you're
I
not
say
get-
outside of this room.
I still follow her.
But see, this is my issue. All right,
It's because we nasty, right?
exactly.
Right here.
All right, 2018.
Shout out Fendi.
2018. Dreams, Houston. First night we going.
Please finish.
First night we going there.
Yes.
Get the table.
First night.
No, it wasn't the first night. I went in there night
I'm
one.
gonna say go ahead and fuck up. 'Cause it was
I
the
went
second
in there night one,
night.
my guy.
He went by
I'm talking
himself.
about the night when.
Yeah.
No, I'm talking about the second when we went there and we seen
Yes.
Bronner.
You're talking
The
about
day
the whole
two.
thing.
I'm talking about the first night when
But
me,
the
when
night
it's
that
me,
he actually
you, Nima,
connected
and
with
P.
Shorty, he was with himself.
That's what I'm not talking. I'm talking about.
That was a
I'm
different.
talking about the whole
That was a different. That was a different. That was a different. It was a
That was
different year.
trip.
I think it was a different year.
Different
I think it was
trip.
different.
Okay, all right,
I
my
fucked
bad,
up.
my
I'm about to say
bad,
he's.
my bad.
I mean, he's.
I fucked up. We definitely went to dreams and it was nasty.
That's what I'm saying. So
And
this
we
is my
doubled
point.
back. Me and him doubled back.
Yeah.
remember
So
I
this is
was-
my point.
I wasn't there.
First night we go.
I wasn't there,
Get
but
the
we
table.
talked.
Yeah.
We talked.
Vibing out. All the hoes are loving us.
Yeah.
All the strippers want to be with us.
How could you
All
not
the strippers
love
want
us,
to.
though?
Once the
Hold
money
on,
is
hold on,
done,
hold on,
once
hold
the
on.
money is
Hold on,
done,
hold
it's
on.
nothing.
But
It's
listen,
nothing.
but listen.
How could you not love us though?
Even when.
How could you not love us though? Come on, God down. God down.
But even before we even like did all that, when shorties found out that the tables come in the bottles,
Yeah.
they're there.
They still
They
there.
fucking with us. They're
Yes.
loving everything.
I've
It was
never.
Ramadan in New Orleans. Shorty shaking her ass. I didn't give her $1. She gave me a real name. I'm like, hey, Shorty, chill out.
I've never seen anything like I've seen ever until we went to dreams.
When are we going to?
Bro.
When are we going to Houston?
Oh, I'm actually going on the 19th of August. So
I'm sorry, what day?
Say less.
you want to come by?
Yeah. So my thing is that like, bro, that
You
happened,
want me
bro.
set up? You want me set up the interview with
That happened. That happened.
Bro, we walked in.
South
Bro,
Shiesty Clothing?
Niggas was like,
Shout
yo.
out Shiesty.
Shout out Shiesty Clothing.
Yeah, Houston.
And
I was-
you know what I'm saying?
I will
We
never
fuck with
forget
them.
that shit. Niggas was like, yo, everybody, put your shit up on the table, da da da. We gotta pay like a stack. Everybody, we need like a stack to get in this joint. We pulled the joint like 12 o'clock. We thinking, some Maryland
Bro,
shit.
you know how we do, bro.
12 o'clock
Yeah,
and
for
shit.
sure.
Get there, nobody's there, bro.
Yeah,
Nobody's there. Niggas is like, this joint closed at 5, my
in
nigga.
here.
Bruh. So we get in that joint. It was like,
Yeah.
how much they say? It was like
500.
5? So it was like 5.
First it was $350, and I was
It was
like,
some
give me
dumb
another
shit.
bottle or some
That's
shit.
what
And
I'm
it was
saying.
like
This
500.
nigga Charles like 5.
Son, I remember this.
He comes back to niggas just handing niggas their money back
Yes,
and shit.
yes.
He's like, oh yeah, bet.
Son, I remember
You spending all this shit, bruh. We get the table.
I was not there.
The bitches come. Ciroc VSOP was there. I remember that shit. I
Son.
said, yo, I'm not throwing nothing till
Right
the
or
hookah
wrong,
get
is
here.
it basically New Orleans?
Yes.
But New Orleans is on steroids, though.
Yes.
The Houston, I love
Because the Houston was intimate. It was like 4 of us.
Yeah,
So we was
yeah.
vibing out
Houston
crazy.
was-
Long
Houston
story
probably
short,
had
though.
better bitches
Let me,
too,
let, me,
though.
let me finish my story.
How many
Long
times we
story
sang
short,
about the
we
bitches
do
in New
it.
Orleans?
We do it.
Is
We do it as soon as
going
like
wrong
Matic
with
said.
Don,
As soon as the money
As
leaves,
soon as the money's done,
they're gone. Right?
They're gone to the other
So we
people
come
that's
back
in
the
there.
second day, right?
That's how it goes, though.
We come. That's my
This
point.
is-
So we come
this
back
is
the
the-
next night, right? No table, no nothing.
Just vibes.
The lack of respect.
It was no respect.
The same woman who literally 24 hours ago and like, ooh, ooh, just is like.
I just went for the hookah.
So he just
And they wasn't
we-
vibing with us, and it was like a Saturday. That shit was crazy, man.
Bro,
So
and
tell
it
me
was
about
like,
Fendi.
bro, this is a business. Like, at least a politician will lie as much as possible every time they see you.
Because they rely on votes.
That's my point. Strippers rely on
Money.
The money.
strictly. Like, a politician has to lie to corporate just as much as he has to lie to us.
Yes.
You know, like he has to lie the
No,
same.
no, I
A
feel
stripper,
you.
her lie for $5 is not the same as it is for $500, buddy.
Or 15.
The lies are different.
Yeah.
So my point is,
But
what?
But
But talk to me.
a politician,
Mm-hmm.
depending on the person that he needs to donate,
Mm-hmm.
say that pussy the same.
And that's why I think it's a fair question. Who is better at their job?
The strippers.
Strippers.
I'm not.
I'm not dagging it.
I'm not.
I am.
I'm
Do
not.
you know why?
No.
You know why?
Tell me
They're not lying.
As soon as the money's done,
The strippers are not lying.
go on to the next nigga with the money.
Where's the lie?
And you know that.
What
though.
is corporate?
But hold
What is a
on.
politician?
What is
as soon as
corporate?
one donor's done,
Charles,
I'm going to the next
Charles,
donor with more
and what is
money.
corporate? Exactly. Same thing with politicians.
That's what I'm saying.
If anything,
I think it's a
they're
fair
equal.
question.
If anything,
That's
they're
that's
equal.
why when he said they're different, I said,
There's no difference.
I feel that.
There's literally no difference.
That's what I'm saying. If anything, I think it's different ball games.
Politicians, I'm stripping you with my
Definitely here
verbiage.
for the ball game shit.
With a politician, I'm stripping you with my verbiage. With a
Both,
stripper,
though.
With
I
the,
would-
with the actual
I'm
sex,
stripping-
and the whole kill is.
You know what? No. Let me
Let's
tell you
dig
why.
deep.
No,
Let's dig deeper.
verbiage and power versus verbiage and body.
No.
One is using the power that comes with the talk.
No.
One is using the body that comes with the talk.
Let's be real. We see strippers as sex workers.
Yes.
see
Light. Sex
strippers-
workers light.
We see
Yes.
strippers as sex workers.
Sex workers light, for
They're
sure.
prostitutes.
No, we see them as sex workers light.
No.
We see them as a fantasy of what we believe we're
But
going to
enough.
get to.
Yes.
We see in them as
And
the
we think-
buffer
yes.
between.
And that's why I said we see
This
them
and
as
that.
that's why I said we see them as prostitutes.
No.
With the right nigga with the right money.
No,
with
not
the-
at all. Because
Omatic.
literally,
Hold on, Charles, let me get my point off. The only reason I'm saying this, Omatic,
how?
the right dollar amount in the right club can get you pussy.
Yes, but
Absolutely.
the right dollar amount get you pussy with any woman anywhere. So that means any woman is a
same with
prostitute.
The same with politicians, right?
But no, but it's about job. It's about job
But
and
it's different
function.
levels,
It's about
though.
industry. It's about
It's different
about
levels,
working
though.
as a stripper.
But we got levels, though.
Fine. A politician could be a hoe as
It's
well.
levels to
I
Nobody's-
think.
Nobody's denying that.
I
but
think-
a stripper does not have to be a prostitute. There's a
Not at
clear
all.
distinction. And I
A
think there
politician doesn't have to be a
exactly,
prostitute.
and there's a clear distinction. We would never be like they're prostitutes. Will we say they'll do something for that money? Yes. Will a stripper? Yes. There's no denying that.
Everything that the politicians did in Georgia was prostitution.
Yeah, the same way you just chastised us for being like only here.
I didn't chastise
yes,
y'all.
you did. You were like, only here understands the inner workings of strippers. It's the same thing.
Only reason I said that is because for the people that are watching
That's
this.
the whole point. You think they understand the inner workings? Fuck no.
I don't think they understand the inner workings.
So the same way
that, to single out the fact
and I'm
that
saying
we
and
understand
I'm saying the same way that we understand the politics of it. So it's we. That's the same thing.
Touche, Charles.
That's what I'm saying.
Touche.
I'm not mad at you. I'm just saying we're on this side
Too
now.
fucking shade.
I think one thing is a short term thing. The other one is a long term
We
thing.
took shots.
Yes. So here's my thing, right? So a politician, they want you to believe in them for like a long period of time.
Yes.
Bro.
Yes. For
If I'm going to the strip club, I just need to be
enough.
lied to for like
What's
3
a long
hours.
time for a prostitute?
Stop calling them prostitutes.
We're not talking prostitutes, buddy. We're just
They're
strippers. Talking strippers.
Oh, you seen
For the night. All I need is this for the night, bro.
these women
We was in
that-
dreams for 3 hours. 3 hours. Lie to me for 3 hours.
you nut in
I gotta
3
believe in a
hours?
politician for 4 years. I have to believe in this nigga for 4 years,
You
bro.
in the VIP room.
That's
I've
the
never
whole
been.
point. You have
Never
to,
been.
That's
Never
and
been.
that is the clear distinction.
You've never
Bro.
been
You
to a
have
VIP
to
room?
get there.
I was there for free.
Exactly.
Good for
have
you.
to get there.
Peace out, man.
Look at you, just a nasty ass
Twice.
nigga.
I kind of got a pee too, but I ain't gonna leave yet.
My whole point is that
All I'm
when
saying-
the strippers.
You get food the first time.
Yes, he
He was
did.
gone for a little minute.
I'm 52.
Boots wasn't on the ground. I tell you that. All I'm saying is, politician lying to you about 4 years.
Well, what's up?
All right,
Like,
son.
go pee.
All right, son. All right.
Go
All
pee.
right, all right,
I'm
son.
walking you out now.
All right, son.
Go pee.
We both can't go.
Do you guys know Uma Thurman and Ethan Hawke had kids?
It's not mine. It's not what I subscribe to
Yeah, I know.
personally. It's too Caucasian for me.
Fuck you.
Uma Thurman, my nigga. I don't want to subscribe to that.
I don't want to subscribe to that. It's actually very funny. I'm not even gonna lie. I mean, she's pretty famous.
I can't even tell you like who that is off the top of my head. I probably have to Google that. Uma.
She's pretty big in the 80s and 90s.
Oh, shorty.
I'm gonna say niggas know her, bro.
Shorty. Yeah, I'm fucking with the Uma.
No, now you fuck with the Uber.
Little Bill.
That's what I'm saying.
Talking about
Like, what are you talking about?
the vibing.
Nah, but you know Ethan Hawke.
Yeah.
They were married. I told that totally just
From 98 to 05.
right. That totally slipped my mind. But they have 2 kids together, and that's like so crazy.
Crying. Married twice. I hate this for her.
What do you mean?
Gary Oldman.
What you know? I'm not
years.
gonna lie.
2 years.
Hollywood makes you realize, buddy. People just be getting married. Like
Damn, Jake. This is Jake.
Jake, what?
Ethan.
Yeah,
Jake.
yeah, bro. That's what I'm saying.
Got 55 M's. Shout out to Jake, man. That's alright.
Damn. Having Uma Thurman as your ex-wife is kind of fire. Kind of fire.
Yeah, very fire, bro.
Like there's certain ladies that if they were your ex-wife is like, all right, that's chill.
An ex-wife. Hate to see it.
Low key, your next wife has to be super more epic or super more chill. You can't like just try to have like the same type of tier wife because then it's mad competition. That's where Brad Pitt fucked up.
Someone say Kanye in the same boat.
No, the thing about Kim is that Kim isn't like she's famous for a weird reason. You see what I'm saying? Like she's famous for being famous. So it's not one of those things where like he can find someone who's like more popping at what they do than Kim. Like Kim doesn't do anything. She's just kind of Kim Kardashian.
Apparently, she's a half decent lawyer now.
I don't know about that, but like people say she's a business person, but like being a business person is just a function of her fame, in my opinion. So it's like it's hard for me to separate the two. Like her business acumen is literally strictly tied mostly to her being famous. like you kind of don't get one without the other with that one, in my opinion. But like I said, Uma Thurman is good work, man.
Uma's definitely good work.
Hey, I know Mook probably knew this. You knew Ethan Hawke and Uma Thurman had 2 kids?
Excuse me?
You knew Ethan. You remember that? You remember that?
Ethan
You know?
Hawke and Uma Thurman?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You knew they had 2 kids?
Yeah.
Mook be knowing this shit. The little boy in the picture with Rihanna.
Yeah.
That's Uma's son.
Yeah. When he switched seats with his son at the Lakers game. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I did not know that.
You didn't know that?
I did not know that. It literally slipped my mind he was married to her.
No.
Like I
That
completely
was like
forgot
Kill
about.
Bill 2 and 3.
Yeah, they got divorced like right before that.
Yeah.
Or right
before
after that.
3 or like right after 3.
They got divorced in
whatever.
like 05.
It was
I
all
was like,
fine.
right, filming of 3.
That's what I'm saying. I'm just saying, just like, wow. And honestly, like I wasn't thinking about Uma Thurman in 05.
Yeah.
Outside of Kill Bill, like I was not thinking about who she was married to.
Uma Thurman as an actor.
That's what I'm saying. As an actor, yes, I care.
Actress.
No, you
No,
don't.
she's
You're
an
supposed
actor.
You're supposed to call them act. Like that's the
She's
thing
an
because
actor,
the perfection is acting.
This is sexless.
Yeah. That listen, I learned these things.
Yeah, like, she's an actor, bro.
Since when?
This is more of like the like
Binary
It's gotta be
term.
now.
Yes,
It's gotta
I
be
can't
now.
call it.
yeah, it's more of like a 2016
But
post.
nah,
Yeah,
bro,
yeah.
But me, it's just like, bro, like, man, woman, you're an actor. Period.
Long
That's
story
just me,
short,
period.
that really slipped my mind. Like I really missed that one. I'm not gonna lie. But we'll just say that's good work to have her as an ex-wife.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Uma Thurman.
It's good
For
work.
sure.
It's good work. I said that's where Brad
Definitely.
fucked up. Because you got to go either greater or lower. You can't go the same. Like Brad went Jennifer and
Katie
Angelina.
Holmes. Oh, you talking about Brad Pitt?
Yeah.
He good regardless, though.
But that's what I'm saying. You know, that's why he was struggling.
He don't care.
Now he just out here dating, models and shit.
What's up, nigga did Troy, bro.
He did a lot of good shit.
No. I'm just speaking Troy
I
specifically.
love Troy.
Thank you.
One of my favorites.
I'm about to say, bro,
Listen,
like,
good shit, but I
you
mean,
got
like,
niggas that'll watch a 3.5 hour movie
Almost 4.
religiously.
I mean, your man Mel Gibson had niggas watch Passion of the Christ, so you know.
I mean, you don't go back and watch
You
that.
talking about churchgoers go?
Yeah, that's true.
How many times you watched
I'm
that
talking
joint?
about Troy, my
The
nigga.
one
like,
time I was supposed to watch
That's
it.
what I'm saying. I've never went back to watch that joint.
Yeah, that's a fact.
niggas
But
be
Troy,
dumb. His
I
son
get down
Troy?
with the Troy, bro.
Niggas,
Nah, that's not your bag.
I've seen it once, but it's just like,
It's not your bag.
niggas love Roman. Son, you know what I'm
Do
saying?
you like war movies like that? Some Roman time shit like that?
Niggas
That's not your
love their
bag.
colonizer.
you know what?
bro.
You know what I like?
Charles,
all-
niggas love their colonizer, bro. So it's
All,
just like,
all the war movies I
so
like
it's
are
like-
like from like the 1800s
the
on.
colonizer. Any movie that is
Like,
war driven is colonizer shit.
Yeah,
so
it
it's
is.
just like,
How you gonna get this off? But he's bigging up Troy like
Yeah, I'll
this.
tell
Like,
you.
I don't understand
No,
how you could
no.
how you could try to get that
I bigged
off.
up Brad Pitt. I ain't big
But
up
you bigged
Troy.
up Troy, my nigga. Like, what are you
bigged up
saying?
Brad Pitt, right or wrong. I bigged up Brad Pitt, right or wrong. You know what I'm saying? I give you
You'd
a
also
Brad Pitt.
big up
I
Troy.
give you
That's what I'm saying.
You want another Brad Pitt movie? nigga?
Go for it, nigga.
That's what I'm
Nigga
saying,
could have
like,
said,
he got some shit, bro.
That's
Like,
what
he
it-
loves, like, that's what I'm saying. Like,
Yeah, like,
Mr.
what is
Mrs.
it
Smith, you could have got that
I'm not
off.
going
Like,
to
what do
the
you
90s
know
for
what I mean?
Brad
I'm
Pitt,
saying,
though.
like,
Because Fight Club was definitely my jump.
They got some oceans off, nigga.
ooh,
but
for
you,
sure. That's what I was.
but
gonna
you
go
want to
first.
say Troy. You know what I mean? You want to
that's
bang
true.
Troy. You know what I mean? Like, what
Good
you
point.
mean?
My point
But I
is
love
that-
Troy
That
though.
was his jump.
My
I
greater
love
point is
Troy.
that like
Nigga Achilles, bro. What are
he
you
had
talking about?
some too high octane.
Fucking niggas up in that jump, bro.
Like to the Anglo-Saxons.
He had
Just
some.
fucking
My greater point about
Charles is really trying
Brother
to cut me
Brad.
off because he knew I was about to go.
my
Brother
greater point
Brad.
about Brad was,
Brother.
brother Brad Pitt was that he had some good work, and that's all the point I was just trying to make. Is that
To the Anglo-Saxons.
when you double up on the good work,
what I'm
it's
saying?
really hard.
He did double up.
It's really
Then he
hard.
just
It's
doubled
it's
the
really
fuck
hard.
down.
He tripled up for real.
He doubled the
third?
fuck down.
I can't give you the
Like
move.
he's dating, but like he married two really good. Like that's
Yeah,
really
Angelina
good.
Jolie and Jennifer Aniston.
That's really good work.
Yeah.
You know.
Anglo-Saxon.
A lot with that Angelina, man.
You
Mr.
gotta
and Mrs.
relax.
Smith?
You're nasty.
What? She's tough.
Nigga
She's
think
super tough.
That nigga think
All
about
right.
this. So
Yeah, she was gangster.
They saying let's eat the Hawk in this joint.
Nah, them lips crazy.
with the
though.
mask on.
Oh, for real? The black phone?
Yeah.
Okay.
That is Ethan Hawke.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I seen it on IDMP.
Look at that. Look at that.
With the quick Google, I saw that.
Look at that.
Nah, good man, actor, bro. Like ever since it's on Wall Street.
Nigga Jake, bro. This nigga Jake.
You know what I'm saying? Niggas know. Niggas know.
Nigga Jake.
Niggas know.
Nah, I'm talking about KD. Kenneth Diggers.
We know that, but
A
he
good
literally told you
actor.
stop calling him that.
It's
Or
only
stop
one.
referring to the other one as that.
It's not, what? Fuck the other one. I only know one KD.
All right. Well, I'm glad you brought it up.
Hey Charles, you're
Basketball?
vicious. Right hand.
The Warriors, NBA champions, make some fucking
called
noise.
it.
We listen. The last two series,
called
we've been pretty great.
On the money.
We the last three, we called the Celtics winning
called
the
it.
Eastern Conference Finals.
We called the Warriors one.
We called
Western Conference Finals.
I think I called them
Literally
in
said
5 or
double.
6.
I
You
said
called them in
double.
6.
I
You
called
called them
it
in 5.
I
Well, you
called
called it a
it
sweep.
Ridiculous.
You called
But
both
I
of
called it
4.
4 and 5.
I feel like
He called it 4 and 5.
I feel like you said Mavs though.
No.
I
He said
never said the
no. He
Mavs.
said sweep of the
In the
Mavs.
West?
He said
That's
sweep
what
of the
it
Mavs.
was.
Gentleman
Yeah.
sweep. You
You're
said
right.
gentleman
No,
sweep.
we
said-
said gentlemen sweep of the
Yeah, I
Mavs.
said
You
gentleman
said sweep.
I said nah, sweep.
And we were like, no, they'll get one.
Yeah, they
So we
get
said
one.
5.
Yeah.
And then we definitely,
definitely
I said
said-
5 or 6. You said 6 for sure.
I said 5 in the finals.
Yeah,
for
you said
sure.
5 for sure. I said 5 or 6.
Going 6.
And
Privately, though.
we've been
Shout out to
killing it.
everybody that paid me the money for losing your bet, you dumbasses.
Can we
wrong
talk
with
about
y'all?
yeah?
What's wrong with people?
Let's talk about it.
These are veterans playing some kids. What are y'all thinking, man? Steph is a GOAT. I'm not getting into this conversation of
No, we're gonna
he's
talk
a
about it a
top
little bit.
10 guy.
No,
I'm
let's
not
talk
doing
about-
none of
You're
that.
not doing it?
Let's
No.
talk about it.
Like, why are we doing that, bro?
No,
His
we
career's
need to
not
talk
even
about it.
over yet,
I like
bro.
it, but LeBron's not over. We still talk about him.
But I mean,
talk
LeBron
about
done
it.
different things, bro. I mean, I love Steph and I hate LeBron, but I was just like, bro, like we can't do that because it's Steph.
I'm not the only LeBron disliker.
Oh, I hate LeBron. We all know that. To me, I was talking to somebody. He put Steph in his top 6. I said 9 to 13. Right now, 9 to 13.
You're tripping.
And I hate a list. I'm not gonna give a list. I'm not gonna start from 1
9
until
to
13.
13?
Yes,
I like 7 to 12 personally.
that's damn near the same
Right
shit.
hand me.
That's damn near the same shit. That means that you have him
You
at
left
12
handed
and you
me,
want to
but
see where he
that's
can get to
cool.
at the end of his career.
No.
So if it's
To
a
be
7
honest,
to
I have
12,
him at like 8 or 9.
if he honestly had one
9
more
to
Finals
13.
MVP, bro, he's top 5.
Kobe has 1.
If he had one more Finals MVP,
Finals MVP.
Yeah, he has 2 Finals MVP. Kobe got 2.
One be getting their
one
finals
league
MVPs, bro. Like,
One league MVP.
that's what I'm saying. Like,
If Steph had 2 Finals MVPs,
Kobe got
which he
endless all
deserves.
NBA teams and all defensive teams.
That's
Though.
the stuff.
So that's that.
Yeah,
Steph don't got no NBA all defensive teams.
zero.
that's a, you said all NBA, didn't say
Yeah,
that.
Steph got like
Even
7
though
or
he's
8.
played his best defensive years the last 2
Kobe
years.
had like 14 of them though. Stuff.
Yeah, that's ridiculous. That don't count.
You know
All
what
I'm
I'm
saying is 9 to 13 right now, present day.
No, I'm not mad at that. I'm not
Nigga
mad at
was
that.
telling me
Personally.
like top 6, 7. I said, buddy, like, yo,
If someone told me he was 7 just off a resume, I'd be like 4 rings. And like I know this is not 2 Finals MVP, but as far as I'm concerned, it's 2 Finals
He
MVP.
should have got 2. He should definitely have 2.
2 scoring titles, 2 MVPs.
I think him
Gold
just.
medals?
he don't got one of those.
Okay.
I think him just in general changing the game kind of.
That's what I'm saying. And
That has to
was
add
gonna be
to.
my last.
That has
thing.
to add to something.
And that was gonna be my
Every
last
level
thing.
of basketball.
That has to add to something,
And that
but I
was gonna be
still
my last
can't.
thing that was going to put him. I was gonna be
Top
like the
10.
resume is like a top 15ish resume, and then you add that, you gotta put him
The
above
nigga went to Davidson and beat Duke.
a Julius Irving.
I seen him beat my guy also. I was
Like him and like low key.
He beat them the round
I'm
before
not gonna
Duke.
fake. I'm not gonna fake. This last month has made me realize just how much of the GOAT Michael Jordan is,
Son, I've been screaming stuff since last year.
and also
That was my MVP
how much
last year.
we don't give enough credit for Shaq for being like
The dominant force he
the dominant.
was.
Like
I think niggas give Shaq his credit.
no, the way
not at all.
the way we talk
Not
about
at
Steph
all.
Curry
Not at all.
impacting like
Shaq is
the
the last
space.
big man that we had.
The way we talk about Shaq, Steph impacting space, like
It was Dream and
making
then
the court
Shaq.
wider.
Okay,
Shaq did the opposite.
What year was he doing all this? Right? Do you think we can really?
98 to
Now,
like
do you
04?
think we could get that off at our ages?
04. That's 12 years.
But we couldn't get that off. Like how we can get this off with Steph.
We were born in 92.
I know. So we
I'm not
couldn't
wrong.
get it off.
I don't think you're wrong. I'm just saying
We couldn't get it off. Like
No.
we didn't realize what we were watching. Type
No,
shit.
no,
I
for
remember
sure.
watching Shaq going nuts.
Yeah, but in
But like, did we remember that this nigga's doing like 30 and 20 type of nights and
finals.
dunking on like 9 niggas at
that's
once?
I do.
But that's my point. My point
But
is
we
that
didn't realize how
My first
amazing
time
it
that's
was,
my
bro.
point,
Capital
though,
Center
bro. Like
was
you
the
gotta
Bulls
put it in
versus-
context now.
That's what I'm
because
saying. We can
it's a
put it in
histo-
context
it's a
now.
historical thing.
Steph
Yeah.
is just changing the game, and
And
we
that's what
can
I'm
we
saying.
can realize that now.
And I get that, but I'm saying now looking at you have to put into account what Shaq did in the same way.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. This
going
I
last,
saw the Chris Webber squad.
you know what I'm saying. I'm just saying
The Bullets
the
versus
last
the
month,
Orlando Magic.
the last month or
Before
so,
he got
Dunked
traded.
on.
the last month or so is just really like, yo,
Bro,
really-
every game I was just like,
This
yo.
stuff is crazy.
Every game was like, yo. It depends on what look he has in his eye, bro. And he had that look in his eye the whole entire fucking series. I'm like, bro,
No playoffs.
these niggas are done, bro. Like, what are you
Son,
talking about?
Niggas
son?
went to the play-in last year and was just like, we went to the finals.
Love the Warriors. My light skinned brother.
Draymond said that Jordan Poole was gonna be Jordan Poole.
I mean, hey, Michigan man.
Michigan man.
Michigan man. First
niggas
nigga to win a
ain't-
ring since Chris.
You
excuse
said
me,
I was
Juwan.
crazy when I said Jordan Poole was balling wild in the G League last year.
Never said that. I was always backing my guy.
Yeah, I'm sure. Let's just go ahead.
Always backing my guy.
10%.
Always backing my
Are they
guy.
bitter? They've been
James.
talking a lot of shit. Are they bitter? The Warriors. Are they bitter or are they petty kings?
Petty
Petty
Kings for
Kings.
sure.
I like petty kings.
Kings
Petty
for sure.
Kings.
They're not bitter.
What are you saying?
Why would you
Them
be
niggas,
Some
like
niggas
they
is saying they
said,
better.
lost the most games in the fucking league 2 years ago. Last year got bounced out by the fucking Grizzlies. And now we winning the ring yet again? Petty Kings.
I love it.
Why not?
Petty King's crazy.
No, I just want to
Why
make
not?
sure because some people don't like it. I personally, I'm a fan of it. If you
I
win,
love
what P
it.
say? It can only be one.
Only be one.
So if you win, you get to be petty king. That's
What
how
do you think, Steph? I think Steph won 6.
I think he
Steph
wants. I
wants
think
8.
everybody wants 6. But you know what? I think the thing
I think
about
Steph gets 6.
I think the thing about Steph that is interesting to me is that he has the one of all the superstars I've watched in my lifetime. He has the one game that seems to be able to
The
travel.
one game or type of game?
Type of game that
Okay.
seems to be able to travel for
I
time.
just said that for the.
Like like LeBron,
These
game
niggas
has
have played
aged,
sports.
but it has become different.
Yeah.
Like LeBron, he still dunks and stuff, but he doesn't. It's not as ferocious. It's not at the same level. It's a much more like
Me
I'm on
shooting
the
a three.
I'm on the floor
Same
game.
impact.
Yeah, I'm much more below the rim. Steph has always been below the rim.
Always.
So
Yeah, ankle
it's
injuries.
a game where it seems like he could be 38, 39,
Yeah.
still like
Pulling up from 40.
low key. If LeBron was 33, the Lakers would have been in the playoffs this year. He's just old, so like, yeah, he have a game where he had 50, but then he'll have a game where like he'll have an inefficient 20, and then it's just like.
Inefficient 20, right hand me.
It's just like it's not a
wasn't your right hand,
it's not a good balancing act for a team that needs more from you because they're not as good. Like when the team is better, LeBron won't the 20 won't be inefficient because the team will be better. But when the team is bad, like I haven't seen LeBron give so many inefficient like games
Points.
of scoring
Yeah.
since like his like first couple years in the league than I saw last year because the Lakers stink. So like when he's playing good,
Shout out to Malik Monk though.
for sure, but like that's one, and that's a streaky guy. That's supposed to be like
Had a shot on my
your
arc,
fourth
though.
or fifth guy.
That's
Like,
a shot on
that's
my
what he's
arc.
supposed to be.
He's more like 7 for 8 for real in
I
your
would say
squad.
6.
Like 7
Nah,
for 8.
I think a guy like that, like when you have a LeBron on your team, that guy could be the fourth. Like he could play a JR. Like when the Cavs won,
ain't play him
JR
like that,
was
though.
the fourth or fifth because there was no one else on the team. There was no Kyrie Irving. There were no Kevin Love. So there's no. So Malik Monk has to elevate his game to the second best player, or
Hate to see it.
you're going to not even win 30 games. I think that's the thing about the Lakers. Like,
Is LeBron done? Lakers done?
no, I think
Was
what
this year 19?
20.
Shit, I thought it was.
We're definitely coming up on 20.
I thought 18 was last year.
Yeah, it's 20.
03.
23, my nigga.
03 came through.
Yeah. 2023.
Damn,
this is 20th year.
Nah, it's 19.
Yeah, it's 19. Last year was 18.
20 would be 03, 04, so that'll be 20.
No, make that be 21 because like that would be of the year because the years 03, 04, 04, 05, 05, 06, 06, 07, 07, 08.
24 for
03, 04 is his rookie year.
That would mean
04,
23,
05.
24 for his 20th year.
Okay, this is year 19.
This is 19 because
It's
it's 22, 23. It's still nasty.
Yeah, it's still nasty
But
regardless.
you don't have to do math. It's year 19.
It's year 19 for
Year
sure.
19.
I got. I'm at it. We're here. Right handed.
A lot of right hands today.
Right over left.
A lot of right
Right
hands.
over left. Right over left.
Right over left. You
But
got
no,
some
he's
jokes.
gone. He's done.
No, he's not done. I think LeBron has a good basketball left to be played.
How many more?
Maybe 2 or 3.
You talking about rings?
No, just basketball.
2 or
Oh,
3.
years?
He's clipped.
I really think he wants to play with the Suns. Yeah.
He's clipped. And
I think he's gonna be off some Ken Griffey and his father
And
shit.
Bronny's clipped too. Like he's not even that good, bro.
I think Bronny will get better, and I think he has gotten better.
You think LeBron can
I
definitely?
think Bronny is like a top 100 player in his class, and I think that's all you need to be to have the potential to be in the NBA. Like the NBA is just as much about politics as it is about
I don't
being
think
good.
Bronny's that bad.
So I just think Bronny has to
He's
be.
that good.
All you have to be
Yes.
is a top 100 type player, and I think
Yeah.
he is that.
He's definitely a
And I
100.
think he will get better.
He's
He's
top
only
100.
like 16.
Definitely.
So like 2 years.
This is 16 no more, bro.
He was
So
like
18 right now.
No,
Son,
he's not. No way.
He's just entering
Please
his
check that.
junior year.
Please check that. The kid got to be 17 at the most.
He's
what I'm
just
saying. He's not
entering his
16.
junior year.
Bro, he was like 13, 14 like 2 years ago.
He's a year younger than Dior Johnson, and Dior Johnson is my favorite high school basketball player right now, and I can stand.
Niggas are saying this is last year, and then he's gonna. Whenever that rule is where you don't have to go to college no more, he's gonna be eligible for that shit.
Yeah, but he's not going straight to the league though.
Even if this
And they
is his
want him
last
to
year,
do that for
he's
him
about
to
be,
be
he's
in
about to
that
go to his
job,
senior
bro.
year of
He
high
can't
school.
do that.
There's
Either
a whole
way he's going to college
he has
or
a
the
whole
G League.
summer. He has a whole summer and
Yeah.
like
Either way, he has 9 months, my nigga.
buddy, he has 9 months of high
Let's,
school.
let's act
How
like
old they
we
say
know how
the
the
kid
NBA
is?
works.
He'll be 18 in October.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So senior year.
So
about to be
9
senior.
months after that.
Senior year.
9 months after that.
He has 18 months basically.
That's what I'm saying.
He's good.
9 months after that, he'll be eligible for
If
the
he's a
NBA
top 100
draft.
player as a junior player going into his senior year, that means of like the 400 prospects, he's one of them. In theory.
And now for Bron's son, he top.
That's what I'm
100.
saying. Like the politics alone get him in like
Politics
the,
get him there, bro.
so what? And all he gotta do is be halfway decent.
They going to the Grizzlies.
Not going to the Grizzlies.
Shout out Bron playing in Memphis.
Niggas about to go to Sacramento or some stupid shit like that.
I'm
going
with,
to the
I'm,
Grizzlies,
with, I'm,
bro.
with, I'm with all that. I'm with all that.
He's either going to Grizzlies, Pelicans, Lakers,
No.
Lakers clip.
or New York.
And
The
then
places that Bron couldn't play at.
and we will end with Kyrie Irving. Is Kyrie Irving doing too much? They say he might leave Brooklyn.
What is he doing that's too much?
Apparently, they want to give him a contract that's not like, super. He gets all the shits. Nasty. I just think that Mook just really flustered me with what he just showed me.
I'm gonna show everyone.
But yeah, Kyrie Irving. Do you think he's doing too much, or do you think like it would be crazy if he does?
Women are
If he
crazy.
would it be crazy if he's
just
not
a
in
phone.
Brooklyn next year?
I don't think it's crazy if he's not in Brooklyn. I'm personally vibing with him going to the Knicks.
Knicks.
Yeah, I like the Knicks bag. Personally, because the Knicks stink, and it's just like, why not bring some entertainment to the Knicks? Like they forced the NBA forces the Knicks on us, so it's just like, yo, why not force the Knicks on us? Force Kyrie on us. Because the streets love Kyrie, and it's just like, why not? Why not have Kyrie on the Knicks? Okay, like you're forcing the Knicks on us, and now we got fucking Kyrie and shit. After all this whole COVID battle with the team that's like a couple of miles away from us type shit, so now it's like we got the New York beef back again as well.
Very nasty vibe.
Why not?
Very
but
nasty
I'm also
vibe.
vibing with him back with LeBron as much as I hate LeBron. The Kyrie and LeBron duo went so crazy, and I wouldn't mind seeing it again, but I'd love to see him as a Knick.
So you're trying to see LeBron win more rings? What you're telling
I
me?
don't want to see him win more rings, but I like to see a good battle and a 1-2 combo. I always keep seeing that 41-41 night. You know what I mean? Like, why not see that again? Type shit.
Lakers versus Portland.
Yeah, no,
versus the Warriors. Game 6.
Finals. What do you mean? Hit the shot over Steph. 41-41. Like, what are we?
That was in that game. It was game 6.
Oh, my bad. But still, it was just like, damn.
That's why I asked the question I asked.
We're in Portland. Yeah, I knew it was finals.
All right.
Regardless, though, it's just like, yo.
Kyrie, we fucking with you. You just gotta chill a little bit, like.
I think he does. Did you watch? You say you didn't watch. You say you don't watch the I Am Athlete shit. No. I think niggas watch this though. I Am Athlete jump. I guess it was the pivot. I don't know what the fuck the name shit is.
They got like 2 different joints now.
The Joe and him. We was just talking about all this shit. I was just like, okay.
Nigga was some 5% of shit, bro.
My thing about Kyrie is I don't think he's necessarily wrong, but I think people gotta realize the way you present stuff that matters. Like, you can't just say, "Hey, I'm me. Take me as I am," and that's it. Like, if you are a public facing person, there's responsibility that comes with it. That's just the truth of things.
Or as a
like,
Muslim,
as
you can't just be saying, "I'm a Muslim."
I can't speak to that. Mook can speak to that. But like, as a father, you can't just tell your son, "Oh, this is that," and then go do something completely opposite. That's wild, right? You just can't, because like then your kid will not
You're contradicting yourself.
He will not believe you at a certain point, and he'll go, "That doesn't make sense."
I don't think he was contradicting himself on that shit though.
You don't know his beliefs.
I'm strictly talking about.
I don't even know if he's Muslim. The way that he was talking on that shit.
I'm just doing as far as like saying like
what he was talking about when he was portraying.
Yeah, I was just talking about what he talks about basketball. Like, yo, I'm just like, if Kyrie wants to be there for his team, like,
he
buddy,
related to what his beliefs to basketball.
That. Like, Andrew Wiggins literally was like, "I'm not da. It was like, yo,
and then
it's time to come up.
And then he got his shot.
Because he was like, yo, I'm going to play. Like, Kyrie Irving has done a lot. He's really good at basketball, but like, he ain't that good. He ain't that good. He's really good, but he ain't that good. And that's the issue here. Like, if he was Kevin Durant, we wouldn't be having this conversation.
He's an amazing ball handler.
He's really good. Kyrie Irving is one of the most skilled basketball players ever.
But he's not that good at basketball.
Because being skilled and then actually turning that into results is two different things.
What is your skill at basketball?
Like there's just 2 different things.
What is Kyrie Irving's skill at basketball? Is it ball handling or scoring?
Scoring. Listen, I'm not gonna say. I'm not even doing all that. My whole point is that the results. Kyrie Irving was 11-11 in the playoffs without LeBron James. Like this is a like he is a good basketball player by all means, but like the results are not as tangible as people would like to admit.
Period.
Kevin Love averaged 30 points per game one time in Minnesota, and niggas was like he wasn't that good because his team was winning 30 games.
He was 30-11.
So like I'm like, to score a lot of points in the NBA is just to do that. There has to be tangible results with that. Charles. That's all I'm saying.
4 or 5 years for Kevin Love.
That's what I'm saying. There has to be tangible results with your skill set.
There's a lot of niggas that don't have those tangible results.
No one's denying, but that's the thing. No one is saying Kyrie Irving is a top 20 player. But there's a difference between a top 20
just talking
player
about niggas in general.
and difference between being a top 5 player.
The difference
a top 5 player can give you headaches. A top 20 player
Charles
cannot.
is only giving you champions.
I'm saying he's not Steph Curry. He's not Kawhi. He's not any of those guys. He's more Jason Tatum. Now, Jason Tatum was just like, yo.
What's your rebuttal?
If Jason Tatum was like, yo, I'm not doing X, Y, and Z, you would be like, that's crazy, right? I would think so.
Because I thought I saw you doing it.
I think if Jason Tatum was like, I'm not doing X, Y, and Z, people would be like, that's kind of crazy.
As far as
I'm only playing here. I'm only doing this. I'm only doing. all the shit Kyrie did, people would be like, "That's crazy."
These defensive switches is the only time I'm paying attention.
I can't call that. I'm just saying, like, everything off the court.
Like, as a basketball player, it's just like, oh yeah, like I'm.
No one would accept that from
Like,
Kyrie. Gets away with top fire like asshole behavior.
Kyrie is wild.
And is not a top 5 player. That's all I'm saying.
Top 15.
That's fine.
That's not top 5,
I just said that. I don't deny that.
He literally just.
But
said
literally,
he's not
Paul
top
George
5.
Paul George is a top 15 player. And if Paul George was doing all this shit, niggas would be like, "What the fuck?"
And y'all held his feet to the fire for the last.
You trying to tell me that
years?
one shot versus Steph Curry it allows all of this behavior?
That one shot was crazy.
Okay, that's fine. And why is that one shot? I've seen people hit that shot all the time. It's because it was in the finals. Yes.
That's what I'm saying. It was in
That's
the
my whole
finals,
point.
buddy.
That's the
We
my
see
whole
niggas
point.
in the Dame shot.
But it doesn't count because it wasn't in the
exactly.
finals,
Yeah,
my
so I
guy.
get what you're saying, but that
understand what you're saying.
circumstance.
Oh, listen, I'm
But
not.
it was a
I'm not.
shot.
I'm
It's
not.
a child's game.
I'm not 1,000% backing. I'm not 1,000% backing Kyrie right here. I just want to let you know.
I didn't say you were, but I'm just saying
But that
the
shot was
idea
crazy.
that like Kyrie gets away with certain behavior is wild to me.
I don't think Kyrie gets away with certain behavior. I think Kyrie was the only nigga that's done it. He's the only nigga that's like, yo, I'm not doing this. And he's kind of very tough at basketball. There hasn't been no other, what we said, top 15 player that was like, nigga, I'm not about to play because of COVID type shit. He's the only one that did it.
Before in the
That's not
bubble,
true.
the man just didn't go back because he was like, yo, he wasn't feeling it before the vaccine and all that.
That's what I'm
He
saying.
just did.
There's a bunch of
This
niggas.
was the only nigga in your top 15 caliber that said I'm not doing it. So that's why it's making this fucking
And that's
commotion,
my point.
bruh.
Most
Is that
people
because he Muslim or
would
is it because
just
It's not because he's
Why
Muslim.
you
It's
keep
because
bringing up that Muslim?
that's what
Why
I'm
you
saying.
bringing
It's
it
because
up?
this nigga don't want to get the vaccine.
No, the media.
No one brought that up. Oh, you were the only person who brought up his mother.
That's not true.
Yes, it's
They
true.
made that fascination about him breaking his fast during
Yes,
during
because they
games.
make
They did that shit too, and they did that shit about Enos Kanter, bro. Like, what are we talking about?
Every time. Yes, they.
What are we talking about?
They did not bring this
Yes,
up.
they have.
Enos
bro.
Kanter
They
was
done
the
it with-
first nigga they talked about in
Bro,
a
they
very
done it
long
with-
time,
they
bro.
done- it's in a very long time.
Bruh, it was
They
like,
do it
oh,
with
Enos
endless
Kanter,
yes.
he hasn't
They
drank
do it
water
with
in a
endless
long
Muslim
time.
cousins.
Enos Kanter, bro.
Yes,
He
it's-
didn't drink water.
Bro, he didn't do it.
I
What do
didn't
you
know
mean?
about
Wait.
his cancer.
because you don't care about Enos Kanter.
Nobody
You were Muslim
does.
Back then. What are you
Nobody
talking about?
does.
I was Muslim when Enes Kanter was Muslim.
Back then when he was doing it in 2013
Yes.
and 14, no, you
Bro,
weren't.
they was
Enes
slicing
Kanter,
that
14,
shit.
was he in the league?
Yes, nigga, they was
Yeah,
slicing
I
it up. It was the playoffs, bro. They was slicing that shit up. That's
Hakeem
my.
Olajuwon definitely, because he only broke his. He didn't even drink
Yes, that's
water
what I'm
with his
saying.
fast.
It has nothing to do with
All
being
I'm
Muslim.
saying
Were they
is
geeking? Yes, they were
They
on
were
dicks.
definitely geeking. That's all I was
the
saying.
issue
They
at
weren't knocking
hand.
it. If anything, they were on his dick for it. They were fucking with him.
Yeah, don't tie the Muslim into this. That's the only thing.
You brought it up. What are you talking about? Hey yo.
What's going on?
Yeah, like nah, we're not
The
doing
gin
this.
has run its
This nigga is
course.
crazy, man. What?
This nigga's crazy.
My main thing, like I said though,
About Kyrie.
bro. No,
What was the
No.
other thing I brought up about Kyrie?
no. The Muslim fact, nobody's saying nothing about that. Nobody is saying. Nobody's ever been like, "Yo, Kyrie's Muslim. That's why he's not hooping." No, nigga. It was because they don't like the fucking vaccine.
That's why he was.
Maybe.
No, dead ass, because they were slicing that fact. They was like, oh yeah, he's Muslim, and I'm just like, bro, like that's not why
was
he's
trying
doing
to come back.
Youngin has been a baller. He's been doing what he's doing. Everything. Finals.
I feel like you just want to combat
40,
us.
40, all that shit. Like, bro, like Kyrie has been his hooper, bro.
Kyrie's super hooper, bro.
Super hooper.
Super hooper.
Ross struggling, all that. Father. No rebuttals for me, for Kyrie.
Nasty word, Kyrie. I hope you get it right, and I hope you get to LA. Let's get 5.
That's nastier word.
Let's get 5 for Kobe.
That's nasty.
Amen.
That's Come on.
Amen.
James.
He threw in the Kobe. That's a soft spot. That's a soft
Amen.
spot.
Amen.
But I can't root for bro.
In the episode.
I can't
In the
root for
episode.
bro. I
In
can't
the
root.
episode.
Look at this guy. Episode's over. Episode's over.
Is he all
He
right?
brought up Kobe.
He brought up Kobe, nigga. That's a soft spot for
See you
me.
guys
What are you
later.
talking about, man? That's my guy.
Nigga ain't hooping. How many years you niggas still bringing up Kobe?
Wow. Respect the dead.